What's up, my good people? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are finally live again. Day 2. Day 1 we had Group A. Violence ilikuwa packed, but now we are in Group B. Of course, the violence will be the same level. Kila mtu akona pressure yake. We have amazing teams that are going to be participating, and kama kawaida, kama hunijui na huja subscribe, huja like, we are not friends, guys. So make sure you're liking the live stream, sharing the live stream link, subscribing to the YouTube channel as we get to enjoy tonight's game. So Group B, I hope you're ready. I hope you brought your gang with you guys, because hapa lazima tujibambe. But before we do that, let's just have a quick look at the teams that are participating tonight. We have teams like Night Raids, a team that is new to KPL. We have only ones. We have BMGs, F4M, SX Esports, Duck Esports, Duck Tempers, YCEE Esports is in the building. Slay Ladies, apparently nimeandika jina vibaya, but Pole sana. Slay Ladies in the building as well. We have CX Esports, War Esports, Go Talent, Deadly Scenes, Rush Esports, Assassinators, SG Warriors, Brutal Psychos, L3G Esports, Supreme 7, and CZY Esports. We also have the Exotics and 3F Esports. A couple of teams hapa kidogo hatuwajui. We know a couple of them. Only ones are new. Night Raids are new. CX are new to us as well. Exotics, 3F, Assassinators. All these new teams, you're very much welcome. I'll keep on saying it. We are embracing you guys. We welcome you to the Kenya Pubg Mobile League. And you'll tell us your experience after the games. You'll tell us, we'll do a quick survey with you guys just to know how you guys felt about the whole game and what you expect in the next leagues and stuff around the Kenya Pubg Mobile League. Let's also have a quick look at the map rotations. Just like yesterday, tonight, we'll be having the same type of map rotations. We'll be having game 1 as Sanhok, game 2 will be Erangel, game 3 will have Miramar, and then game 4 will be having Erangel again. Of course, this maps kidogo, we know the violence that comes with that. Unfortunately, I didn't get to upload the results for Lobby A, but I'm going to be checking on the results in a few just to see how they performed, and then I tell you guys, and then we can have a little talk around that. And of course, while I was sweetie, imagine someone actually looked for my number and blessed by M-Pesa. Man, may God bless you. May you keep on prospering. May you keep on, flourishing. I really appreciate it. Goes a long way. And for now, let's just have a quick skibby look, okay? Just to see what is going to be happening tonight, what to expect, which teams are going to be playing. Hola, Nashanga, this is my old phone. It's the phone that I started PUBG Mobile with. It's the phone I did content creation with. So yes, of course, it is the phone that I cannot let go of. So acha tuangalia. Remember, there's something called the Smash Rule where you have to get 80 points. And then from those 80 points, you get to stand a chance of basically representing Kenya when the competitions begin. When we have major competitions, you basically have a through pass on some things like early registrations and stuff like that. And of course, you have the TDM saga. I'll also be talking about that. But kidogo, so when we had the group A games being played, Eternal Life was position 1 just from yesterday's games, okay? Position 1 from yesterday's games. And they got 58 points, quite a big margin till to 80. So probably they'll get the 80 from the TDM was. And there is a challenger. There's someone who's asked for a challenge. I'll be showing you guys that in a few, but not right now. After game 1, I'll be showing you guys who asked for the challenge and who he is challenging so that you guys can be ready for that game. So for now, for Group B, I hope I'm ready. So TDM Saga is basically position 1 from Group A. So we have Eternal Life. He'll pick someone from the top 5 teams and they'll go against each other in a TDM game. And then Manyata Pata izo points, you understand, will get at least 10 more points in their bag up kando, watekewa kando. That will be explained by Nades because hesabu kidogo pia mimi inanichanganya. But the lobby is about to be full. We have at least 71 players already in the lobby, so we're going to be waiting for the last, I think, 3. But wacha ni confirm tena kitu ingine. But I hope you guys are liking the live, sharing the live stream link, subscribing if you haven't subscribed. Yani, na waomba na wasihi, okay? I'm begging. Lazima tufanye operation new headphones. So if you want to contribute to that. Oh my god, these are JBLs worked for 2 years. They're still working. Ni vile tu imechapa, but ilikuwa inaanza kutaka kutoka, so I had to do it real quick before itoke. So I had to set up JC achane isiache kuongea. You get it? You get it? But anyway, if you're new to the live, welcome to the live stream. That's Rudia Jinangu. It is right beneath this side. Okay, so my name is Mitch Gaming. I'm the one, your caster for tonight for the Kenya PUBG Mobile League games. We are in season 8. The title says that. And we are in lobby B. Lobby A was violence. Nakwambia kuna mtu anaitwa Deadly Voka. He by himself took out the players from Invincibles. Kijana, okay, hakuchukua wote, but kuna mtu alienda kupush up on Akas. Sijui alichelewa kufire. Voke was on toes. He was actually trying to heal up. He got him. So hapo kidogo lazima tuangalia. And then we went to Miramar. We saw a team doing, I mean, of course you have to talk about it. They eliminated Invincibles, a team that is new to KPL, that is going to be Blitz. They got Invincibles. Easy clips zote nimewekea kando. Watch out for the highlights. But for now, we're about to start. Acha kidogo nieke hapa. Just to make sure I'm on the loop with you guys. Just to make sure I have everything in check. To make sure I'm following up on your comments. Mtu asione nimeignore or something like that. But acha tuone. Chanyone kama kidogo tu guys. Sawa, iko sawa. Mtu amesema Michu na shine. Gosh, nimejipaka baby care. Imepungua. Sawa. Let's just head on over. Let's check on the game. Let's see the teams that have already joined the lobby. And hii maneno ingine tutaongelea saa ingine. Sawa. Okay, we are officially here. We are officially looking at the team that have made it in the game. And so far, so good. It looks actually good. Seems like a couple of teams have already made it inside the lobby. Oh, my days. Just give me a second. thank God. Nilikuwa nipate to race. To race. Nipange house party. Hapana. No. We're not doing that, guys. House party ndio ya. Because of why? Jia story which? Okay, so there's a team that is missing. Hii lobby kidogo wata feel pressure because of the number of teams that are going to be in one lobby. But kama kawaida, muna feel aje, guys. Talk to me how y'all feeling. I hope you've liked the live stream. You've shared the live stream link. Your like button inafanya kazi, guys. I don't know kama kwako ifanye, sijui kama kuna shida. But kama inafanya, kindly tap on that like button. And then Kenya Napenda, we have people from CZY. They have fans there in the comment section. Wamekuja kuwa support. I really love that. I love it when a team gets support from their fans. They join the live. They tell them, we're here for you. We want to see you guys succeed. We want to see you guys getting the chicken dinners. So yon kitu lazima, we have to, give big ups to CZY there. They have their fans in the comment section. Which other team? Oh, I see Rush as well. They're also having that thing. Their players here supporting them. Who else is also here? But if you're already here, guys, big shout out, big up to you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Watch Sasa Violence Yanze. I know I do a lot of hand gestures, so but again, usiona umefinywa. If you want to contribute, if you want to help me support my live stream, thank you. I don't know, whatever, man. You can go ahead and do that. I usually say my details are in the WhatsApp groups. The number you see in the WhatsApp group, that is my phone for the gamers. So pia ukitaka any question, if you have any concerns, just reach out to me there. And yeah. Claudia nangoja kucheka. I'm also waiting to laugh, by the way. Lakini sema kimeumana. Let me just do a quick follow-up and see why the game has not started. Oh, actually siezi. Nikifanya quick follow-up, itamaanisha nitoke hapa niende WhatsApp, alafu mtasoma chats zangu. Atutaki such things, okay? To avoid your kabisa. But the game should be starting. I don't know which team you're waiting on. But acha niangalie. Oh, it's team 11. Who is team 11? Na mbona hajaingia? Acha tuone team 11 ni nani. Bro. Mbona hatuanzi? Tumengoja team 11 sana kweli. I think we should start now. Because you see, like team 8, I think they're disconnecting. Either that or they're asking for someone for some minutes to join. And I don't think we have those minutes. Or do we? Again, thank you so much for the new subscribers. Wale wana share live, asanteni sana. For the people liking the live, again, thank you as well. I really appreciate you. Excuse me. Oh, yes, sir. Finally, we are getting to start. And that's, of course, something we were waiting to see. Tumewangoja bwana. Okay, I see what the issue was. There are some teams that didn't request their roles, so they did not get to be in the group. So wamekosa the codes, okay? Hapo kidogo hatuwezi saidiana. Sawa. But we are finally officially live, my good people. We are finally down to the first game of the night. Like I said, the first game is going to be Sanhok. And kama kawaida, we want to see which team is going to be doing that thing. Wala amesema TDM, who challenge who. Nitawaonyesha. There will be a video for someone asking for a challenge. So wacha tuone ame-challenge which team. Mbona ame-challenge your team. Na anataka kuwa take on so that he can get some points for his team. So that's something that has been introduced. We love it. We have to give it a big shout out for the organizers for coming up with that idea. We really love it. Now, at the end of the day, we hope you guys get to love it as well and enjoy it. Okay. But we are officially on the first game, and that's going to be Sanhok. Looking at the flight path, it is coming from Docks all the way to Cow, and we have very nice teams. Team 5 there. Hata ni nataka kuangalia nikisema yani nisiseme jina ya mtu vibaya, sawa sawa. So we have the Night Raids. There we have a new team to the Kenya Pubg Mobile League. We have Dark Tempers. We also have we have CX in the game. We have CZY in the building. CZY wametafutwa pale, wamepatiwa my big shout outs. Hey, we want to see what CZY is going to be doing. Sijui mbona na lag hapo, nikienda kuangalia mtu ana land wapi. Kuna mtu akona lag hapo. Rush nowadays with okay. We'll have to see it. Nice glider, my guy. But acha tuone, CZY does land close to where we have the players from Rush, and CZY Morabu does get the first gun here. Might just be getting the first knock in. The player is quite low, does try to get the defense again happening, and the first knock is in. Game ishaanza lakini lobby B. Jamaa mmoja ashapelekwa lobby. Quite unfortunate. Hata hatujachapa story, hatujajuliana hali. And we also have another player right beneath where we have CZY Morabu, and that's gonna be Rush nowadays. He's basically aware that CZY Morabu is right there. Rush Ani also doing that thing, getting Bravo all the way back to lobby. I'm not sure Bravo is from which team, so let me just see which team Bravo is from. Okay, he's from CZY. He has also been eliminated. Only for Kenyan. Yes, this is basically a Kenya tournament. It is called the Kenya Pubg Mobile League. So yes, it is for Kenyans, purely for Kenyans. Thank you, Joe. Nakwambia kwa jamaa na mwasumbua mlike yo live. Mataka kunyambia like haifanyi kazi. Umesema like haifanyi kazi. But anyway, if you can just please go ahead and like the live. I really appreciate it. It will mean a lot to me if you can like the live and even share the live stream links that tuendelee kuenjoy these games. Mnanipata? And like I said, my number inafanya kazi. Wala alinyambia, Mitch, Lagloya City. The ladies are in the game. So SL ladies, jana walikuwa pale kwenye comment section wakisema leo ile dust wataonyesha wanaume. Hata nyinyi mta-delete game. Mnasikia? So I'm going to be on the lookout for this SL ladies to see what they're going to be up to. But when you look at Cow right now, not even Cow, her team is really crowded. We have at least how many teams in this place? 4 teams in her team. Hapa kidogo violence will be a little bit high. The players will be forced to engage in early fights because you can see only once. We can see SR and CZY Murife. Okay, CZY and Rush. Let's see what they're going to be up to because these two teams apparently have a certain beef there nowadays. Has been eliminated as well. CZY Morabu still dominating the game. Prowess. They have to be careful. The players from Rush are closing in black. And his teammate Arnie coming closer. Arnie, youngest player in the Pubg Mobile Kenya competitive scene. And is still the person who's making a lot of you have sleepless nights because vile atakufinya, you'll be asking yourself, mbona sikuwa nacheza hivi nikiwa miaka yake, okay? But hiyo ni story ya siku ingine. CZY and Rush finally are taking on each other. Even for K9, I believe they want to go against the players from CZY. So sijui kama watapatana, but wacha tutaona. Labda watapatana, sijui. Lakini it will be for us to see and judge kama watafanya ile mambo mzuri ama it is just for show. Okay? Kama ni mambo tu yao ama vitu zitakuwa shwari. I want to check something. I remember yesterday, who was this? Big Fan Pale Scorpio told me to rectify the live quality. So just give me, I hope I rectified for you, Sasa. Because I think I rectified it. And the thing I noticed is that iPhone is not a bright phone when it comes to mirroring its screen. So it's not really as bright as an Android would be. But I believe I restored quality, right? But acha tuzunguke there. It seems like only ones are taking on a fight there. A couple of teams are getting sported. BMG is also in the same place. And it's actually BMG that they had that name. BMG taking on a couple of players from team 20. We have only Chaser been eliminated. Playboy is back in the scene. Kijana J change ngo tangu anze PUBG. Still using the same outfit I met him with when we started playing together PUBG. one of the early friends in PUBG Mobile. But acha tuone team 23 players there, BMG, they are surrounded. They have the players from team 10 surrounding them right now, so they need to be on alert on every single angle, otherwise the violence will be forcing them to engage in a fight. Let's also have a quick round about team 22. We have YC there, and they have another team right next to them as well. Oh, someone is called Baby Oil. What in the name is that? So let's go to K9 right now. Baby Oil being knocked. What is your strategy, K9, as of now? BMG still taking on the players from only once. Delo, only one Delo has been eliminated. The player there from K9, that is Baby Oil, is finally getting revived. And the players are from Assassinators, because that is a very interesting name there. And what's interesting, this team actually changed their name when we told them they need to have logos. And I love that type of dedication. Yani, we tell you can't play without same tag, and you go and change. Man, big up to you guys. B12, they have to be careful of Snake. You cannot see him. I'm a snake, and he exactly did that. Got that elimination on the player from that is B12 Assassinators, and that is gonna be GG to them. First team to be eliminated in the game. Hapa kidogo lobby B, they are basically spread out throughout the game. Yani, they're everywhere. They're not even in the same place. They don't want to be standing in the same place. Wamesema sisi, we are nomads and we'll be moving around the map just to be on the safest place possible. Dark Tempest taking on a fight. Exotic Xenon and his teammates seem to have been eliminated. Another team does take their way back to lobby. I want to see what the ladies are up to, because we have the player, their only raids, a team that joined the competitive scene here for KPL recently, are going against the ladies. And we have a Mad Woman. Mad Woman. I'm not sure it's aim language when I do, but they seem to have very nice car skins. Yeah, they're trying to make it to the safe zone, though they have to be careful because the only raids are basically looking at them right now. I don't know why they're not engaging, because this would have been an easy chance for them to engage, but Kong and his teammates don't want to engage at all. Kong does for the ladies from SL. If they have good earphones, they can hear him coming closer, and he spots them. That's where they're on the place from SL. Tokyo does try to reflex there, and the first knock is in. Tokyo has been knocked. Second player from SL is down, and now Kyra and Skylar will need to do something about that. Bushido going in for that push. I don't know if this is gonna be Bushido Floki, but if it is him, we are looking at you, my guy, and we need to see what you're up to. A nade gets scooped up. Kyra is down. Skylar might just be naded as well, and the three ladies are down, being eliminated one by one, and it's gonna be GG's to the SL ladies. Only one of them remains standing, and that is Kyla. She's quite far, to be honest, quite far from everyone else. Pale Kidogo zone is about to make it a very bad disadvantage, sorry, for her, because the zone is closing in. The damage from the zone will be there. Kuna watu wanaanguka kabla ya kupigana, so wacha tuone Dark mambo ni gani haya. NX only one Delo's teammates are now taking on the players from Dark. Iyo ni mimi ama watu waliobibi wamekunywa kitu mwingine anaangukia huko, mwingine ananoka ule, mwingine hata ajua yuko wapi. Oh, we all know CZY because of Marabu. Man, I know I gave him that name. Apana. Mitch, you missing the action. What? What? No, I'm following as many fights as possible. Zingine, they're not happening as such. But let's see what's happening here. The only ones Delo's team are getting eliminated. SG as well is in the building. We are just in the second phase of the zone. We'll be moving to the third phase of the zone, and only is taking on another fight. Playboy has been eliminated. BMG has to be careful because now they're losing players one by one. All their teammates is down, and the players from Dark Tempers are closing in. Of course, Playboy and his teammates are numbered, but you have Power. They're going in for that push. The players from BMG need to be on alert. Daddy, be alert, otherwise you will be taken back to lobby. Someone is trying to cook up a nades. Power, he just stopped cooking up the nade. That might just have been a Kobe, but CZY, oh my days, CZY is still dominating. They're still taking on the eliminations. Looking at SG there. Oh, CZY, watch out Kimia Pale, because CZY might just be in that thing. CZY Prowless and his teammate Marabu doing the most right now, getting as much knocks as possible for their team. They are surrounded. YC taking on the players from Rush. You can see how many teams are here. Team 17, that is CX. Someone said CX for the win, and we want to see if that's going to be the case. So then the players are from CZY. Marabu has been revived and is ready to take on that push happening. Gatsby is holding the S12K. One of the dangerous guns to be holding. S7 and K9 taking on each other. Pre-fires there for Gatsby. Let's see what his teammate is up to. Pubg might just be getting a copy on CZY. Murife don't run. That raid might have eliminated you. And the nade does bounce off. Doesn't have anything happening on his side. But then CX Pubg, what is your strategy? Murife is quite low and is about to get you knocked. But then that's not the case. Perfect spray there from Pubg, and it is going to be GG's on that side. Let's see what the teammates are doing right now. Gatsby taking on the players from CZY. Prowless getting damaged. CZY Mwarabu, what's your strategy? Everyone in the comment section agrees that CZY Mwarabu is the GOAT. S12K in the hand. His teammate Prowless, the DBS in hand. They are pretty fast. The S12K. Mwarabu is quite low. Fast knock in. Let's go. Mwarabu that's about to get the second knock again. And of course, it is giving us the right that CZY Mwarabu is the GOAT of CZY. Last person remaining might just take me back home. Oh, CZY Mwarabu missed the last shot on the player from CX. Otherwise, CZY Mwarabu kijana mdogo lakini jamaa knows what he's doing there. K9 being eliminated by S7. Quickly, we are going to be heading there because Baby Oil. Why are you calling yourself Baby Oil? Nini. What is happening? Spoiled CZY, of course. BMG, their Dark Tempest, taking on the players from BMG. Dark's Power being the person actually not even remaining, but they got the players from BMG all the way back to lobby. Unfortunately, we missed that fight because a lot was happening in the scene. So we are going to be moving around. YCEE Esports has not engaged in any fight yet. Vijana ametulia kidogo. So hapo sijui kutendaje. Mwacheni kuingililia mademo Jamal. Wako kazi. Mnasema wako kazi, okay? I hope you guys are liking the live. I hope you know the reason the people watching and the likes are not the same. Because with the 4 many fairly, unani heartbreak. But we have the player there, Obito, the Parota, spotting the players there from Night Raid. Kong is down and immediately has been taken back to lobby because you have a player there from Rush. Third party in the fights there. As soon as you knock, kijana na dandia tu. Hakuna kitu ingine anafanya dandia tu. So the zone is closing in. BPX is doing some type of rotation we've seen before. So kuna Teaminator, the Mercenary Union, no pressure, depends on how you want to call them. So this team, they usually tend to land far away from the zone, come into the game there with the late rotations. What's funny, I keep on telling you guys MU's strategy, lakini bado mnafinywa. Eleza. Okay, finally Wolf been forced to engage in a fight. One of their teammates has been mauled and thirsted by Dark Temper's player's power. And the push is finally there. War, what is your strategy? War getting pushed at the P-Fires. And YCEE Esports is not having the time of their night. Okay, what's happening? They have been eliminated. War players have been taken back to lobby one by one. We are in the third phase of the zone. War having 2 players remaining. That's going to be Nako and Bile. 13 teams in the game. The zone is about to close in. The damage will be there, of course. Stage 3 might be a little bit strenuous for some teams, to be honest, with how they're going to be well exposed to some fights that they had not anticipated to expose themselves to. So hapo tutaona what is happening. But the solo from Rush anasumbua. Kijana is taking on players, but then YC Junior to the rescue does take the last player from Rush all the way back to lobby. 12 teams remaining. We are in the third phase of the zone. People will be exposed, of course, to fights that they are not planning to engage in. The zone is closing in. Damage will be there. And of course, we have players from S7. I don't know what S7 in full means. Unless you tell me what it means. Hapo kidogo. Ati esports. Sijaona timu mzima ya madem. Hawana future. Wacha hizo, man. Stop it. But look at what is happening now. Teams are trying to make it to the safe zone. War. The ladies. I will feature you here live. Going for a 1v1 against these ladies. Waki kupiga. You better write an apology email to all the people in PUBG Mobile Kenya. So we have the players from Team 12 there. CX are taking on them. We have a fight where you CX. The fight is currently happening. And we want to see what CX is up to. And there's a team here that is going to be 3Fs. They're also new to the scene. We haven't seen them before in the Kenya PUBG Mobile League game. So this is the first time we're seeing them here. So of course, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be engaging. Oh, and it's raining. Please, I'm begging you. But we all love the rain. Well, let's see what's going to be happening here. Team 12 players, they need to make it to the safe zone. Whoa, holding them tight here. They cannot move. Warnako and his teammates are now waiting for them to go towards them. Together, push happening. Bile cooking up a nade. It is a Kobe. Bile does stop cooking up that nade. Can hear the plus from S7 getting closer. Warnako getting surrounded. Yo, holding the DPS in his hand. Hapo Kingia vibaya kidogo. You might just regret your decisions and you'll be taken all the way back to lobby just by the DBS. But on just strategy, Nako here trying to get the nades happening. They can hear people surrounding them. They're finally in the same building. S7 closing in. Nako does going for that push, does get the damage, and Nako is down. One person remains standing from War. Might not be able to survive this because now he's surrounded and a Kobe on his face. And the players of S7, unfortunately for War, it is GG's for S7. And better luck next time to you guys. Dark Tempers taking on a fight. Dodge there is down. They play some L3G Esports. Wow. Nini 4PF hata mkijita jina ingine bado siwezi staja. What the? But yes, actually CZY Esports almost got us a wipe there, but unfortunately he missed a couple of shots. Well, unfortunate there, but oh, lo and behold, orange AVS perfect spray on the player from L3G, taking him all the way back slowly. Of course, that is the strategy. F4M, I don't know what's happened there, but they have at least 2 players remaining from their team. 2 have been eliminated. So let's see what's going to be their strategy. How are they going to be taking on this fight? They have teams closing on their side as well. It is the 4th phase of the zone. Head into the 5th phase of the zone. The damage will be there. They will be exposed to third-party fights. SL Skylar right in front of them, and she has to be careful because there's someone coming from the back, and you don't want those shots coming from the back because they are the worst and they are probably the most heartbreaking thing to get whenever you're playing these games. Well, the zone is about to close in. Kidogo ni kama screen yangu ilikuwa imefreeze. I tried to zoom in poleni. So looking at the safe zone now, Camp Bravo is no longer in the safe zone. Mongna is not in the safe zone. Everyone needs to go towards the safe zone. Everyone is basically lingering along the edges of this the safe zone. Dark's Power being the only person remaining with Dark Devil. They're trying to make it to the safe zone. Dark Devil's vehicle is quite damaged. 13 seconds in, we have a team there. 3Fs, like I told you. Oh, Skylar, Judeo. Skylar has been able to eliminate Judas all the way back to lobby, and that is something we have to commend her for. Judas, what did happen? What happened to you, man? What happened? How did Skylar get you? But your story utatuambia siku ingine. But I hope guys you're liking the live. That's the only thing I'm asking for you guys to do. Like the live. Like, share, kama huja share, subscribe, hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Kenya Pubg Mobile League. Amazing games. The zone is closing in. Teams are now making their late rotations. We have players from Dark Tempers are still dominating the game. Unfortunately, Skylar has been spotted. She has been eliminated. YCEE taking on the players from Raids, taking them down one by one. Actually, Raids have been eliminated. There only one person remains standing. It's going to be Bushido. He tries to get a wipe there, but unfortunately, CX that part in the fight. Dark Devil, the zone is not your friend, my friend. Of course, I'm your friend, but the zone, nah. Here kidogo weka kando, you are not friends. We have the S7 team right in front of the players from team 18. That's going to be BPX, the team that has done the latest of the latest rotation. Unfortunately, Skavy and Reaper have been eliminated. They are not in the game. I don't know when they got eliminated. That's also quite unfortunate on their side, but I hope they have some plan on how they're going to come back, because Apa Kidogo is looking really good for them. We also have the 3Fs, a new team, 3F Esports. I don't know what Sudeis is thinking, but they have to make it to safe zone. He says you leave no man behind. You can see how the teammates are doing a really good job smoking out the way, going towards the safe zone. They're trying to make it as possible for them to carry their teammate all the way to the safe zone and get as many numbers as possible. Team 14 player, you are standing right in front of Smasher. Perfect spray on you, and he takes you all the way back to lobby. Like I said, you do not want to be in a place where you're getting fired from the back. We have another knock there from 3Fs. So they're now coming towards the safe zone. You can see how they're thinking through the game, cooking up the nades. They got a couple of knocks. They want to get the finishing on their BPX team. Viper has to be careful. The nade is in. Doesn't get the damage on him because the man is chilling on the vehicle. 3F Maybach going in for that push UMP in the hand there. Viper waiting patiently in the vehicle. I love how they have waited till this time to now engage. They're doing the right thing. Smashes nade. Does get the damage on his teammate. Apo kidogo umesikia wara. Unafanya. And of course, Viper just there chilling in the vehicle. Hakuna mtamona. Right, they spot him, and it is GG's. 3Fs have been able to survive that fight against the BPX. 5 teams remaining. The zone is about to close in. We have at least team 22 in the building as well. YC Frank, habari yako mzee, lakini mbona umelala? Unalala tu. We have also 4 the players from team 14, Orange AVS, the only person remaining from their team. So acha tuone. Oh, S7 taking on the players from 3Fs. They're trying to make it to the safe zone. The damage will be there, of course, from the zone. Teams that are in the safe zone, they might be able to get them. I don't know why Smasher has chosen to go to open here, but he's exposing himself. Another knock is in. S7 making it hard for the 3Fs. The zone is damaging these guys. They need to start moving. If you can use the vehicle, then why not? Oh, dice. Kijana kona spray, and the 3Fs have been eliminated. 4 teams remaining right now. Mambo yameanza kuchemka. Only the teams we did not even know about are the ones surviving. Lakini pale kuna mmoja, K9 Karemi does get the first knock damage there, sorry, with the nade. He gets on YC Frank. He should cook up another one because Frank is trying to heal up, and it is a Kobe. K9 Karemi, you get to survive. Only 3 teams remaining right now. 2 solos and basically a full team from S7. It is going to be a matter of divide and conquer. Though Dice has to be careful. If he doesn't know that Karimi is there, tunajua vile kutaenda. Tunajua vile kutaenda. Okay? Dodge kudodge bullets. Yeah, for PF change Gina, ni hao. They are the ones who are here now doing that thing. And for DICE, they have at least 2 solos right in front of them. That's going to be K9, Karemi. And of course, we're going to be having the other player from AV, not even FVS, it's F4M Jord. That's the team. I feel like Jord is an insult in Hindi. I don't know why. Okay. Dice that does get Karimi. And now just 1 person remains against the whole team. The only thing they need here right now is just Barakobi, okay? But let's see what Rada Chafu is going to be planning to do. Is it going to be Rada Safi or Rada Chafu there on AVS? Cooking up a nade. Might just be a Kobe. He's cooking up himself as well. Rada Chafu na pikwa. But the Kobe does connect. And our guy survives. He's going to be GG's. And a big up to you guys there from none other than S7. Habari yenu, winner chicken dinner, a team that I'm not familiar with, but then they have given us a chicken dinner. So apo kidogo, big up. All right, but let's see what is happening here. We have a couple of good eliminations from S7. They have at least 10 eliminations. Awesome. F4M, their position 2 with the 6-3. We have K9 with the 6-4. We have YC 6-5. We have 3F4. 6 BPX1, 7 Dark Tempers, 9 8 CX7, 9 we have Raids, 4 10 SL1, 11 L3G1, 12 War 0, 13 Rush 2, 14 BMG 4, 15 CZ 6, 16 SG0, 17 Only Ones 3, 18 Exotics 0, and 19 Assassinators with 0 eliminations. Going a lot with 5 defeats, we have CX T-Bag, Best Companion in 2 rescues, we have a CZ Prowess, and the finisher with the final elimination, Rada Chafu. Well, that has been it for game 1. I mean, sijui tutasema nini, but game 1 was nothing but something to watch and enjoy. So we're going to be taking a quick break, just a very short, okay, not a short one. Depends on how you guys join the lobby. But before we take that break, I need you guys to listen to something, and then we'll be taking the break together with that video. But for now, like, share, sub, itisha namba ya M-Pesa. And I'll be seeing you guys later.
Hey guys, it's your boy Nash, aka Chippy Chips. I'm in Eternal Life, currently sitting top 1, calling out for Masena reunion for TDN challenge. Pretty sure you guys ain't got the balls to Chinas. See you tonight.
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First 3 are past winners of KPL.
Will you be our next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL.
Will you be our next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL.
Be our next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back.
Hey guys, it's your boy Nash, aka Chippy Chips. I'm in Eternal Life, currently sitting top 1, calling out for Masena reunion for a TDN challenge. Pretty sure you guys ain't got the balls to Chinas. See you tonight.
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL.
next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL. And you can be the next.
Yo. Sikuwa nimeasha Mike Poleni. But as I was saying, we are officially back in the second game of the night. Game 1 is done. Sanhok was nothing but pure pleasure. I mean, S7, big up to you guys. Good stuff for the winner chicken dinner. But we have a team that has actually caught people's attention, and that's going to be CZY Esports. Because of that one player that it's going to be none other than CZY Mwarabu. You know, the first time I say his name, I couldn't say it. I don't know Arabic. So, sikujua jina na maanisha nini. Before I think it's Ahmi. I'm not sure. If it's not, then Pole. So it came to ikabaki CZY Mwarabu, and he basically embraced it. So I'm happy about that. See him talk umesema jinangu vibaya. So big up to you, CZY Mwarabu. Good stuff, good play. Keep up the same spirit. We have also seen interesting play as well from 3F Esports, a new team. The KPL scene, they have done a good job as well. So big up to you guys, and a big thank you to everyone who's still watching the live. Hit the live stream, sharing the live stream link, subscribing to my YouTube channel. Lakini hapo kwa likes. We are still battling kidogo to get you guys to like the live. But if you can like the live, I'll really appreciate it. It will mean a lot. So please go ahead and like the live stream. And for now, as usual, it's your girl Mitch Gaming. It's your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are in the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Season 8, and of course it is nothing but pure pleasure. Group B, Mnatubamba. Don't stop it, keep up the same action. So for now, let's head on over there real quick, see how many teams have joined and what to expect in the second game. You can tell me in the comment section which team you think is going to be getting the chicken dinner in the second game, and maybe your prediction will be right. You can even, place some challenge each other hapo kwa comment section. Enjoy the games, and let's continue enjoying KPL Season 8. Okay, acha tuone. 72 teams. Kuna team fulani ijaingia. Wacha niangalie. Kuna team imekuwa ikikosa game. Sijui wako wapi. I don't know where they are, but I see Milo amesema huku unasweat hadi diabs. Sheesh. I love that. Imagine inamaanisha it's something new to you, and kidogo unaona the challenge, yeah. But the good thing is the more you play KPL, uta relax. You'll feel comfortable. You'll start embracing the competitive side. Yes, levels see some of the other leagues, but it gives you experience. It exposes you to, this is how an esports room is. This is how the players go about it. You have to reload your gun. You have to pick up loot, each loot by itself, one by one. So it is a good thing. You get to improve your skills. You get to expose yourself to the competitive scene. So sijui nita convince aje mara ngapi, but KPL is the thing you need to play. Also, please go ahead and check on, whenever you go to a BRB, there's a QR code on your screens. If you're not in the Pubg Mobile Kenya Discord server, please join. We might be having a few exciting things coming your way. Hey, team ya YCEE wako na mambo. Mkona mambo, we love to see it. Endeleeni vivyo hivyo. We want to see how you guys are going to be performing, and we love to see how you guys are handling fights. Well, it's a new exposure to some of you. So hapo kidogo We understand if it's a little bit strenuous. We understand, and we hope that you can basically enjoy. That's the goal at the end of the day. I want you guys to enjoy KPL. Na kama mmeona, Eternal Life have challenged Mercenary Union to the TDM saga. Hey, best of 6 games. People watching in the live, viewers, which team do you think is going to be winning? Is it going to be Mercenary Union or is it going to be Eternal Life? Tell us in the comment section. You might be right, so acha tuone. But let's have a quick look at the flight path. Okay, it does lean towards the western side of Erangel there. It's coming from the southern side towards the northern side on the western side of Erangel. So some of the teams, it seems like their landing spots have been affected at some point. But for BPX, they are lucky because no one right now is going towards military base. Everyone literally exited the plane when they got to Fieri Pierre. So that means BPX will be a little bit safe there. They won't be exposed well to people. I think there's this sound. Let me mute it. Sasa. Okay, let's continue. So let's see how it's gonna be playing. I know we don't have invincibles in the game, so Gatka might be empty because Gatka is the usual landing spot for BPX. The safe zone has been marked by the game, so they'll have to move all the way from military base all the way to the safe zone. So Apo Kidogo, I don't know what they're planning to do about that, but they will be forced to engage it in a fight. I just left a fight. Oh my days, what have I done? What have I done? Acheni turudi hapo. Poleni sana. Poleni sana. But Rush and Rush are taking on a fight right now. They are eliminating a couple of players already. We can see what's happening here. They landed at the same place. Usually this is a K9 landing spot. But it seems like Rush wanted to be a little bit close to them as well. And the fight is happening right there where we are. Arnie and his teammate nowadays was down, but they have finally been able to get the revive. They have Rush and the K9 in the same place. SL Lady is taking on the players from BMG. Hapana. Oh, not even BMG. It's F4M. F4M, they seem to have no ammo, or rather any ammunition with them. They have no guns, they have nothing. So BMG Lole, Omani Lol, will be going far away right now because the SL ladies have made it so hard for them to survive. F4M as well, they have lost players. Yani, mtu mmoja, yeah, crazy. So Claudia amesema kona 5k. Jamil, nani yako to bet? Well, no betting. It's illegal in Pubg. Wekelea kitu. Mkishindwa, mtu asipopata, the caster takes it all. Yeah, so be careful what your bet you're placing your money on, okay? Be careful what you're placing your money on. But at one, let's move around the game here and see what's happening. K9 still at the same place. They're probably going to be going for that push on Rush, so they have to be really careful. Rush as well using the same strategy, using the reach there. K9 Newton has been spotted. The damage is in. Newton does get the cover there on the tree, but then his teammates K9 Raiden, and that's going to be Karimi and Snuggles, I believe. Yes, these 3 players are quite close to players from Rush. The sprays are in nowadays, getting sprayed at no damage on his end, getting registered yet. K9, you have to be careful. Do not be the first team to be eliminated too early in the game. Be careful, otherwise you'll be having that day where you cannot say why. Otherwise mtatengeneza stika zenu pale kwenye group. So for now, K9 waiting for the chance, waiting for the players from Rush to make a mistake. We still have no fight to happen yet. Severny, as usual, always has a team. You have S7 there. When you look at Rozok, also quite crowded. So let's go where Rozok, where the teams in Rozok are. And the first knock is in. K9 player is down. Watch that video hapo haraka tena sana, because that means Rush players will be able to go in for that push. Youngest player, how you feeling? 3F and only ones taking on each other again. A fight is happening right now for these two teams. I'm not sure if they're going to be getting that push happening yet, but the players from 3F, Maybach trying to get the cover on his teammate, but doesn't really work. Playboy is down only to OP. Seeing that his teammate is down now, will be going in for that push. Only Chaser, only Gusto, sorry, and only OP. The teammate Playboy is down. Maybach watching this from afar. Nades are coming towards him. Smokes as well, just to make sure they can cover their knocked teammate. Only players getting closer. They are smoking the whole place. Maybach will be trying to get that knock again. Does get a good amount of damage, but then he's surrounded. and it's going to be GG's on you, Maybach. But where are your teammates? Fuga watching from afar. That's right to get the pre-fires on the players from only. They have to be on alert because Sasa, if they are not careful, they'll be going back to lobby too early in the game. Now, couldn't attack that thing to happen on them. So I hope they will be retreating and going as far away as possible from this fight. CZY, mnaweza pata winaenda chicken dinner if mta avoid rush game juu ya 2 week teammate. CZY has weak teammates. Sidhani bana. Sidhani. Unawaonea. Simsign Mwarabu. Wale wa kusign watu. Msign Mwarabu mumsaini. It will be a good thing, you know. CX on top. Okay. CZY is the best. Okay. So I have 3 teams on the line. CX, S7, and CZY. Those are the teams that people are vouching for. So watch it Tona. You'll be surprised that none of the teams will be there. But these things happen. Rush Andy with the perfect flank there. That's the fast knock in. Perfect spray actually with the M7, a very unstable gun. But then Arnie perfectly gets a fast knock on K9. Raiden and Karimi is going as fast as possible. Snuggles is down as well. That means only one person remains standing from K9. That's going to Karimi. Let's get a good amount of damage on nowadays. He needs to continue with that. The Mini 14 is quite damaging, but then he fears the fight there and decides to retreat. He only has a shotgun and the Mini 14. That does disadvantage him because now he cannot engage in the long range fight unless he's good with the tapping. Unless his finger can move fast. But otherwise, the Mini 14 only works if you are able to tap on the screen quite fast. If you're not able to do so, then it's a little bit tricky, if I'm being honest. It's a little bit tricky and confusing to be able to get a knock easily. But then Karimi waiting on the players from Rush to get closer. Black and his teammates closing in. Arnie as well is quite close to him. Karimi using the underground view to his advantage right now. He's using the underground room, as an advantage as he takes on the players from Rush. I can see another team closing in BB. Yeah. Wow. K9 Karimi does get pushed in. The P-Fast away from Rush right now. Fast knock in. Karimi might just get in a second knock again. And unfortunately, he has no AR. And the shotguns are not really connecting. Same to the Mini 14. And it is going to be GG's to the players from K9. BPX coming towards the safe zone. Getting a very wide rotation right now. They're going far away from the fights. They don't want to expose themselves at all. They're waiting for a chance to engage maybe later, but not right now. For now, they're doing the late rotations, but they'll be encountering another team. Because if we look here on the side of Georgiapol, we have SG. He and his SG team, is there. GT landed all the way in Zarki, and now they're making that late rotation towards the safe zone. Wow. Ukiland uko kote, my friend, you better have strategy. If you do not have strategy, sijui tutaambia watu nini. I don't know. Sijui tutaambia na nini. Crazy. But of course, yes, someone just said BMG got wiped by the ladies. Yes, the ladies wiped out BMG. So, tuwekelea nini? Team gani itawin? Last 10 teams tuwekelee. Sawa. Story. Akura Guruka story. L3G, another name that I'm finding very hard to pronounce, is still in the game. You have YCEE Esports right next to them as well. So they're really close to each other. Fight might be happening there. In case any of the players does make a mistake, you have the team 20. Let's look at Russia nowadays. So we have nowadays and his teammates. Arnie is still down. I don't know why they don't want to get a revive on Arnie. Mama ko Arnie ayuko kwa game. Excuse me. Let me hydrate kidogo tu. Haya, twende kazi. So the players from SG right now have gone towards another team. So they're probably going to be engaging in a fight. Let's see what BPX is up to, because where they are right now, there's a team right close to them, and that's going to be the L3G that are close as well in ruins. There's also YCEE Esports in the same place. BPX right now, they do not want to engage in any fight at all. Their scout, I believe that's going to be Viper, has already made it to where we have the players from YCEE Esports. Nako is not moving a muscle, but then his teammate Bile is actually moving, so that means they will be exposed to the players from BPX if they choose to engage. BPX Viper doing the scouting is aware that there is someone there. Rush finally taking on another fight. Rush was good. Hey, Rush wako na vita jamaa. Kuna mtu amekosea Rush leo. Michu nataka ninyang'anywe player. Oh, Royal CZY is your team now. Okay, love it. So SG are taking on the players from Exotic. A couple of knocks on their end. Let's see what SG is up to, because at least one of the players there from Team 16 is down. Alwar has been taken all the way back to lobby. One of them as well is down. Xenon and Leader being the last two players remaining. SG players are trying to get as many damage on that side, but the fire is not really connected, and we have a Bast God getting that rotation. Good thinking. The rotations always work. Listen to Arnie. He's young and smart. Yeah, Madema SL. Yes, really good players there. And of course, Leader's going for that push. I don't know what happens there, but the Exotic player basically went on, continued firing, even though he was exposed. So hapo sijui kumendaje, but that strategy did not work for him. So Exotic, Xenon, now Team 16. The zone is about to close in again. We are in the second phase of the zone. We will be going to the third phase of the zone. The damage from the zone will be a little bit higher. Of course, you have to acknowledge that. So for the teams that have not made the rotation, they are going to be forced to find a way of doing that rotation as early as now before they get to be what do you say this? Gatekept. You cannot go to the safe zone because the team has already made it to the safe zone and they're waiting for you to make a mistake. So let's see how this plays out right now. The players from Hey, the players from 4PF. Hiyo jina yao ni ngumu. L3. Hadi nasikia kusema 3. Ndio ulimi iseme 3. L3G, a very hard name, man. Inanpa stress. Yani sumbua kabisa. Tusidanganya. But they're holding here just right outside school. They're waiting for teams to go towards them. Rush Esports also making it towards the safe zone. CZ, the team with the most fans in the comment section. Nakwambia sijaona watu wame sherekea team hivi kama vile leo nimeona CZY akisherekea. Hata jana sijaona team ikiwa imefanywa hivyo. I've been told about team number 5. Which team is team number 5? Are they even in the game bado? I cannot see team number 5, man. Your team number 5 iko wapi, my friend? I cannot see it, but CZY still in the building. We have the players from team 20. Mkumbuke, the team that makes it to 80 points does get to be given a couple of privileges with just getting 80 points from the first day matches. So far, hakuna team imeweza kupata 80 points. Only one team in position 1 right now. It is going to be the Eternal Life. Excuse me. They have 58 points in the bag. Sijui kama kuna team itafika 58 from Group B. But if anyone gets 80... Do you know how hard it is to get 80 points? Ama mnaisikianga tu. It's not easy to get 80 points just like that. It's so hard unless you get 20 points from every game. That means your eliminations have to be 10 plus and you have to get 4 chicken dinners. So either S7 gets 4 chicken dinners, but Wasipo, hakuna haja tudanganyane. No team is going to be making it to the 80 points, but S7 player there seems to be snaking, waiting for the people to move out. Ani Group B hawataki kufight. Si hata tushapiane story. Habari yenu guys? How you guys feeling today? How is Group B lobby faring on for you guys? Is Group B as heavy as Group A? Because I feel it's the same type of intensity. Only that for Group B, they are not aggressive. For Group B, they're waiting for a chance to engage, because at the end of the day, we need the 80 points. But if we cannot get the 80 points, then that's just that. And of course, Group B will be doing the same thing as Group A. The team that leads in Group B will be the team that will be challenging the top 5 teams from Group B overall results. So I'm a little bit shaky on how they're playing their strategy, how they're making the rotations. Because Group B, to be honest, they want to play it safe. Actually, I'm gonna miwa hapa. Ama nitafune miwa nikingojea vitu. But Group B are waiting for that chance to engage, but if the fight doesn't come to them, then they will not engage. That's what I've noticed with the Group B team. So we are in the third phase of the zone. We're going to the fourth phase of the zone. It has shifted. Everyone is going towards Rozok. Most teams were towards the Ruins, Porchinki. You can see how now they're going to be making the rotations. They're going to be forced to go towards Sevarni's side. The team that was in Sevarni, I believe that is S7, are now the ones who are just making the very easy rotations, but they should not be comfortable. The compound they're holding right now is everyone's favorite compound in Erangel whenever the fights end in Sevarni. So hapo kidogo, S7 will be a little bit alert. Do you? Hapo says they will be having a really hard time. So Dark Temper's team, they are here. They are moving around. They're making the rotations. L3G also making the rotation. SG wako kazi. SG skizu wameamka. SG will have to see that they have eliminated the players from Assassinators, taking them all the way back to lobby. 3 players remaining from SG. Yeah, SG may improve. Okay, SG. Muna try. Lovely scenes there from SG. But again, guys, please make sure you like the live. Make sure you like the live. Quality like poa? Yes, thank you. Poleni sana about Jana, man. I told you guys I felt bad about it. It was not part of the plan. So Poleni. Really? Dark Tempers are taking on a fight. Let's go to CZ. Oh, it's CX. Damn. I thought it was CZ. Ati SL Maduman. Ako muad. She's muad. Munamjamisha. But let's see what's going to be happening here. Dark Tempers team closing on the players from CX, and the Dark Tempers players are also about to get on that fight, the fight against CX. 2 players remaining from CX right now, actually 3. One of the players are going to be retreated. Pubg is quite low. MVP from the first game will be exposed to the sprays from Dark Tempers. I don't know what is happening here. I don't know what Scott's plan is. But then you left your teammate too open. Dark Devil does get knocked into the knock there. And of course the push is happening. Scott fast enough in, of course, gonna be taking him all the way back. So it'll be perfect pre-fires from Devil. Does get a good amount of damage on Scott. And now George exposes himself there, but Spower comes in from the back and takes on Scott, eliminating him all the way back to lobby. CX Raven, the last person remaining from CX Esports. Kijana amesema, can never be me. Can never be me, okay? Nani sawa, hatujakata. Can never be you. You can relax. BPX finally taking on a fight. BPX. I can see not Rek, oh my days. Rush going towards the players there from BPX. We have another knock in. L3G Judas is down. Gardner being the only person remaining. Again, Gardner's always the person remaining from his team. Misses all his DPS shots, and that was an easy wipe, to be honest, for the players from BPX. Howard their suffer. And now a player from Team 6 does close in. Rush nowadays does get knocked. Rush Arnie moving around the buggy. They have to be careful. They're getting exposed there to BPX. BPX is on fire. Wamesema tumejam. Mmechukua Viper. You've taken him all the way back to lobby. Rush, they're trying to get the revive. Arnie making the rotations there with the buggy. Looking at what is happening here. Rush player nowadays has been revived. Senior. Nice name, Senior. Exactly. Mmesema kuna team nafika 45. Mtashangaa sana. BPX Gyros does pass by, and all the players from Rush literally wanoma na kimbianga kwenda kushika kuku. BPX Gyros is down. Of course, if you get a knock there, you have to make sure you test him. And BPX Gyros did the fumble that pushed her and did disadvantage him. BPX Viper a little bit angry right now. His teammate has been eliminated. His teammate is KV. Depends on which country you're reading that name from. But they need to start moving now, because the players are from Rush will be coming in with that push. We have only ones taking on another fight. Only ones walikuwa na mkala. So let's see what's going to be happening here, okay? So the players are from Rush. We have Arnie getting closer to the players from BPX. Arnie Nimchokozi, and his buggy is quite damaged. All the players from BPX are, not actually all players from Rush are in the building, but then for BPX, they have just 2 players remaining. Let's go to where CZ is, because it seems like they're engaged in a fight. They're taking on the players more. Bile seeing Flawless going in for that push. Perfect spray from you, Idol. Not even Bile and the players from CZ. What just happened there? Wamemhata na gari lakini kijana, the perfect spray does get a good amount of damage on CZ Marabu. Yo, Nikana rap. CZ Murife going in for that push. Kobe needs to be cooked up, otherwise the players for more are up. And Idol is ready to take you guys on. War player is just naked in that place. The Kobe does connect. Murife with the FVP goes in for that push. The War players have been eliminated. The perfect Kobe lands on top of them. And the Bile is eliminated by CZ Prowless. Marabu Apo Kidogo is about to fumble his title. But then luckily he has a very supportive team. And they have survived that fight. Oh, I forgot. Tomorrow there is no game, guys. So the games will be 2 days. I couldn't take down the poster because I had already posted. It was already 1 day gone. But the games will be just for 1 week. Each day, each team plays 2 days per day. 2 days per week. Each team plays per day. So CZ losing players to zone. CX7 passing by Dark Dodge there. The perfect spray doesn't get a good amount of damage on Raven. And he or she is lucky to make it to the safe zone because now he cannot be eliminated. CZ players getting lost by the zone. CZ has been eliminated. Not really all of them, but just a couple of their players have been eliminated by the zone. Morabu is still in the building. BMG Lole, last player remaining from the team. CZ Prowler Sports team taking him all the way back to lobby. CZ Morabu still in the game. Dark Tempers passing by the buggies, scouting the place. You have to be careful. CZ is right behind you. CZ, yeah, CZ at the moment, they were playing a very slow game, to be honest, so that does make sense. But looking at team 12, S7, they got the chicken dinner for game 1. And I don't think they're looking to lose another fight. They want the second chicken dinner. Remember, you can easily get the 80 points if you have 10 eliminations. 10 and a chicken dinner. From each game, get at least 20 points. Yesterday, we had a team doing that. But unfortunately, one of their games was not just it. Dark Devil is down. Dark Dodge, they're trying to smoke out the place. Power is quite low, and BPX KV watching this fight from afar does get on the players from the Dark Tempers, taking them all the way back to lobby. So BPX KV, someone is talking about you in the comment section, and you have not disappointed your fan. 9 teams remaining. Looking at the bigger picture right now, seeing where everyone else is right now. CZ holding the rock there. Prowless just keeping it slow there. Looking at the players from BPX making the rotations. S7 holding a compound. The players from YCEE also holding a compound. I saw Milo's comment in the live. He said he game una sweat mpaka wapi eh? Kama hujaipanguza mkono hivi ukicheza game bado huja sweat. Hujaicheza game ukasikia jasho inashuka kwa mgongo. Ladies, hey ladies, what's happening? So we have the SL ladies. CZ seems to be losing players there to the players from YC and GT there. I can see some in the comment section. I can asking about GT. Tokyo has been revived. The fire is still coming towards Tokyo. A GT player there also trying to make it to the safe zone. People are getting the damage to the SL ladies, but will they be able to make it to the safe zone? Their CZ players being eliminated by YC all the way back to lobby. The players there from Only Ones spotting the players as they try to swim towards the safe zone. GT, SL ladies, how water they're being exposed to them there, and they might not be making it to the safe zone, but we'll see how that plays out. BPX KV still dominating the game here, getting to knock and also revive his teammate, but then someone is coming in from the back. Ogopo Yonyoka, CX Raven closing in. SL players, that is Kyla, has been knocked. Tokyo, they're trying to make it to the safe zone. Everyone from NX right now getting the damage on him. The players from YC and S7 taking each other on, knocks after knocks, and the players from S7 seem to have eliminated the players from YC. That's gonna be Milo and his teammate. Umeskese ushai sweat haga wewe. Ask Milo, he will tell you what it means and how it happened while he was playing KPL. Sawa sawa, muulize atawaelezea. Alisema hii game unacheza una sweat, hauwezi But you know what? It's for the exposure, guys. If you want the exposure, even ndio unafaa Tuoneshe them girls. The ladies were not engaging in a fight. Nasiku anataka to miss any fight. But Skylar seems to have survived. Skylar unfortunately has been eliminated there. And the players on BPX are still dominating. If S7 gets another chicken dinner and they get at least 10 eliminations, they'll be having the 40 points. But as of now, the 80 points, sorry, but as of now, it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy. BPX players right above the players are from S7. NX Playboy gets a knock there. S7 splitting themselves in the lobby, waiting for a chance to engage. Three teams remaining, BPX, S7, and the only ones. All these teams, apart from BPX, they are new to KPL, but for S7 and only ones, they are the new ones in this game. Okay? Clouding is Skylar. BPX Viper, they're getting knocked. Oh, a Kobe. Rada Chafu Mzee there does get a Kobe on the players from only ones. And that means only one person remains standing. That's going to be Gasto. But if another nade is picked up by Rada Chafu, you know how that's going to be ending. It's going to be a very painful Kobe on the players from only ones. The nade doesn't really connect. They're still getting the revives. The molly goes a little bit far. Gasto there does a slide and goes inside the water. He needs to move because the damage from the water, the blue zone is quite high. He's getting a lot of damage on this side. S7 player Rada Chafu hears him and he goes immediately for that push. Sports Gasto trying to heal up. First knock again. Rada Chafu ni nani? Who is Rada Chafu? Jumine mwana juzi man. Who is he? Why am I? Mbona naangusha? Who is he? Who is he? So now Rada Chafu is aware there's a player right behind him. That's going to be BPX team. It's KV. And one of the teammates, Viper, there has been knocked. S7. It seems like they want to get another chicken dinner to their name. Viper and Reaper, is down. KV trying to make it to the zone is quite low. The damage from the blue zone is quite high. He has he has 12k. The damage again from the zones. KV might just be eliminated by the zone. And it's going to be an easy win there for S7. Oh, what? I was about to say, no, the zone took S7, but then the spray from S7 is what got... Oh, my days. Oh, my days. When we were in the fourth phase of the zone, S7 had 0 eliminations. 0. I'm not even lying. They camped the whole game. They landed in Severny and they stayed there. And they got their chicken dinner. 11 eliminations. That is 21 points. Someone in the comment section said Hilobi hakuna mtu atapata nini 45 points. SL is already leading. They have a couple of points on their name already. 21 for this second game. For game 1, I cannot remember how many they got, but I'm telling you, for them, they are doing a really good job. Maybe let me confirm. For game 1, they got 6 they got 10 eliminations. So 20 plus 21, 41 points in the bag. S7, one team, 41 points, 2 games only. Let's continue. Position 2, there we have only with 6 eliminations. The third, we have BPX with 15 eliminations. BPX, where have you been? 4, we have CX, 2 eliminations. 5, we have SL, 4 eliminations. 6, YCEE 2, 7, GT08, SG 7, 9, CZ 4, 10, Dark 3, 11, BMG 1, 12, F4M 0, 13, War 0, 14, Rush with the... Sorry, kidogo tu. 9, isi mingine nataka kumake noise. 15, Exotic 1, 16, L3G 0, 17, Assassinators 2, 18, K9 0, and then 19, we have 3 F Esports with 0. Going all out with 9 defeats. We have BPX KV, Best Companion with 3 rescues, PvP Senior, and the finisher with the final elimination. We have S7 getting that win. Well, I mean, it has been an interesting time there for that game. We have enjoyed. It has just been game 2. S7, chicken dinner back to back, 41 points just from 2 games. Remember, all you need is 80 points. All you need is 80 points. How do you get 80 points? 4 chicken dinners and 10 plus kills from every single game. Sawa. Anyway, guys, that is it for game 2. We'll be taking a very short break. Kama kawaida lazima msikize Nash, captain of the internal Eternal life. Eternal life. He's challenging the players from Arsenal Union. So listen to that as we take a short break. We'll be having 2 more games tonight, Miramar and Erangel, and then we'll be saying goodnight for day 2 in the weekly league games for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Season 8. But for now, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's your boy Nash, aka Chippy Chips. I'm in Eternal Life, currently sitting top 1, calling out for Masena reunion for TDN challenge. Pretty sure you guys ain't got the balls to Chinas. See you tonight. Hey guys, it's your boy Nash, aka Chippy Chips. I'm in Eternal Life, currently sitting top 1, calling out for Masena reunion for TDN challenge. Pretty sure you guys ain't got the balls to Chinas. See you tonight.
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back.
Will you be our next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First 3 are past winners of KPL. And you can be the next.
Be our next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL. And
Be our next winner?
deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL. And you can be the next.
You be our next winner?
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First three are past winners of KPL.
Mbona unauliza Jamal kama analipa kwa mod? Wewe wachana na Jamal wewe. Anyway, guys, we are back again. We are heading to the third game of the night. It is going to be the land of pure dust. Yani kivumbi, literally. It's not even that Miramar is dusty. No. Kivumbi. And we're going to be having a quick check on S7 there because, vijana wanapiga dust left right hata kwenye kumekauka hata Erangel yenye ina vumbi kuna vumbi huko just because of S7 and also BPX game 1 hawakuwa wamedominate TV and then game 2 comes in They wait, they play it safe, they come from military base, they do their rotations, come all the way to the northern side of Erangel, and then they start coming to the center. And then when they do that, they get 15 eliminations. 15! Lazima hapo kidogo tuangalie. And then we also have our ladies. They got the first team back to lobby. They did a really good job. So big up to you, ladies. This third game, I'll be looking at you guys as well, because pale kwa comment section kuna mtu anaitwa Cloudy anataka kunimeza because I'm not watching the ladies. So for this game, Game 3, I'll be coming to you ladies just to see how you're doing, how you're faring on, as in how your rotations are in the game, and then we'll be talking more about that. Also, if you're watching the live, hit the like button. It's just a button right in front of you. Even I'm going to like and unlike just to make sure I'm the one who has liked a live. So if you haven't liked the live stream, please go ahead and like, share the live stream link as well, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're yet to, and also turn in the notifications. And when you look at the live section, there's a whole list of all the lives. I've preset all of them, so put on your reminders. Ikienda live simu yako vibrate any upitwi. We basically thought through for you guys. We figured everything out. We tried to make our live as interesting as possible. Of course, pale kidogo kwa graphics missing pro, but you know, just to make it look mnanyelewa. Anyway, guys, it is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we'll be going to see how many teams are in the game. And as we go into the third game of the night, it's going to be Miramar, and we're going to be having nothing but a good time. All right. Niko kwa wrong tag. Okay, so far we have 77 of them in the game. I think it will go in a move because I haven't locked it. Keeping it locked. Bruh. What left for man? It's good. So we are finally starting game 3, Miramar, Land of Pure Dust. So before the game begins, my humble request. Fanyeni hivi. Game iko karibu kuanza, alright? The action is about to start. So there's a share button on the live, okay? Tap on that share button and share everywhere. Kila mahali. Today I didn't put on the TikTok because I really didn't want to risk my OBS crashing because I thought it was going to. But from next week, also from the TDMs, I'm going to put it there as well to let a community, you know, put the Kenyan community into the competitive side, give them exposure, to help them understand how it feels like to play in an esports preset room and everything you need to know. There are no steps. You cannot see the gunfire. You don't know where it's coming from. So you have to be on alert. You have to know the left and the right. Uko na earphones zinafanya kazi. Kama zifanyi kazi, well, kidogo unaona dust, okay? But let's look at the flight path right now and let's see where it's coming from. It is coming from the southern side of Miramar all the way to Torre Ahumada, where we're going to be seeing where these teams land. I don't know where they prefer landing. I don't know where feels safe for them, but I hope they have a strategy that works, especially for the teams that have been going back to lobby too early in the game. I don't know about that, but they need to figure it out kidogo too so that they can have a better strategy. Mitch Shazia SL Wabebe. But actually, yeah, I'm going to be playing some competitive games. If I'm not casting on that scene, I'll be playing. I'd love to join the ladies. I mean, it's always nice to play with pro ladies. There's just something about it. And lo and behold, looking at the safe zone, it decided it's going to be on the southern side of Miramar. And most of the teams didn't even think about that. Everyone went far away, all the way from to probably almost the end of the flight path. But luckily for one team, that's YCEE, they are going to the safest place right now, and it is in the safe zone. They have a team that is close to them that's going to be 3F as well. It is a team that is also new to KPL, so Karibu Sana. And then another team, let's see where the team is landing, K9. Also, they're also going towards Hacienda, and a couple of teams are going towards Hacienda as well. S7 also a little bit close to the teams that are in Hacienda. They are just closer to Graveyard. So we'll be seeing what happens. They are looking at the SL ladies. Let's see where they're going to be landing in this third game of the night. Water treatment seems a little bit crowded. For the ladies, they're still gliding, probably going to a place a little bit far. And the CZ Mwarabu player seems like he wants to go towards where we have SL, but every other team right now has landed far away from each other. CX is alone. Only ones are alone. Torre Ahmada, there's only one team. Which team is this? They have a BD. For M, they're also alone. CZY Morabu has been knocked. Oh, he knocked Warfare Rose. Okay. And takes him all the way back to lobby. Hapa kidogo, if you didn't land in a safe place, you will be eliminated just like we saw in the first game there. We had a team being eliminated too early in the game by the SL ladies. So I hope that's not going to be happening this time round. But, Z. Unaingililia Jamal. Bede, Jamal is like my biggest fan. Hakuna mtu nifurahisha kama Jamal. Okay, kunao, but in terms of acha niachie hapo. Staki story. Jamal, good job. Thank you for being a very wonderful mod. Same to every other mod in the game. Ivansky, Cloudy, I believe Even Smith has the mod title. Every mod in the channel, asanteni sana. Thank you for replying to some comments, reminding people to like the live. Wale wali place bet, size kushinda. My M-Pesa number is working. Iyo ngiri tano ingia kwa M-Pesa yangu. Asante sana. Mungu akubariki. Umesikia? Niwewe Cloudy. But let's see what's happening here. Dark losing players one by one. Let's go where we have SG. One elimination in the bag for them. They have taken on the players from Dark. Dark's power and his teammates need to be careful because SG ni kama wame improve in terms of their skills. They're doing a really good job when it comes to how they are playing the game. Let's look at a CZ there. CZ Morabu has already one elimination in his bag, and I hope he's planning to impress us even more because he has a couple of fans there in the comment section. Yani watu wako hapo wanafanya ile kitu wanasema CZ, and CZ is not disappointing. Just at the previous game they did not get a chicken dinner, rather the game did not go as planned and they were taken back to lobby. But I hope the third game they have a strategy to it. Also for the new teams, guys, where are your fans? Bring them to the live. Kuja mtueleze why you joined KPL. What made you want to be a part of this? You know, it is improving your skills, it is becoming a better player. Yote tuko hapa kusikia, okay? And I can see 3F Sudais. That's also from 3F Esports, a new team in the game. The second game did not go quite well for them. Hapo kidogo, they went back to lobby a little bit early in the game. They're the first team to be eliminated. So I hope they have a plan of survival in this game because they really need those points and to be able to be ranked better, because after tonight, tomorrow, there will be an overall ranking for week 1. So I just hope they have a plan in mind just to make sure they are as ranked as possible. And also, the game does not just end when you play week 1. There's also week 2 where you'll play again. All the teams will be playing. No one is getting dropped down. The teams will be dropped down after week 2 when we'll be heading to the finals in the 3rd week. Look at the Assassinators as well. They're also taking on a compound just to be as safe as possible. We have the L3G where I have Fury, Maestro, Mital, and Ghana. Seems like Judeo is not in this game. And when we look at Team 5, that is Raid, they have also all their players in the game. The zone is about to close in. The team they are from Rush, they need to start moving as early as now. Miramar is quite a big map, and you can see Black already. The zone is starting to damage him. Actually, everyone from Rush is getting damaged by the zone, so they need to start moving as early as possible. Looking at the players there from Team 14 as well, FOM. They need to start moving towards the safe zone. They have they don't even have enough meds to be staying out there. They don't have enough utilities to stay in the blue zone. So I hope they're planning to go towards the safe zone, because Hapo, it will be a very big disadvantage if they did not make it to the zone on time. Looking at the SL ladies, we have Kyra, Skylar, Mad Woman, and Kyra. Oh, Tokyo, and Tokyo as well. Actually, I remember I met Tokyo in the NIS event for the Pubg Mobile Africa Championships Kenya finale, and I was hungry, and the only thing I remember is I told her I'm just a streamer, because she asked me something and I was hungry, both of them, and I couldn't talk to her. But Tokyo, it was nice meeting you. I'm really sorry, my mind was just looking for food. I was trying my best to talk to people, but the only thing I could think about was eating. Okay, so again, apologies, but thank you so much for coming to say hi. And she was with someone else, I can't remember who, but anyway, easy to banter as you wait for people to, you know, start engaging in fights. The zone is about to close in. The first phase of the zone is about to end. We're going to the second phase of the zone. Artist Kevin's wifey, Wacha bwana. What? If we find out you're a man and you're saying you're hata nikule miwa lakini siwezi nikula miwa kwa mic itakuwa nikaa nafanya ASMR kidogo niseme AMR. PUBG, oh how we love you. So we have BPX, they're also in the safe zone right now. They have a team getting closer to them, and BPX angry, man, quite angry with the exotics there. There's getting the sprays happening there. The leader is really moving around in the vehicle. Actually it's Amar, he's Alwar, sorry, trying to avoid to get knocked there. Everyone is just trying to be as safe as possible. Exotics as well have not been really doing a good job in terms of their points, so I hope they have a strategy that works for them in this third game, and I hope they have something that will definitely pay, because BPX Viper does come behind the players from Exotic and gets a knock on Alwar, and leader and his teammates. Mom's favorite. Oh, your mom's favorite? Who is your mom's favorite? My friend, please. Hata PUBG likatoa andike your mom's every. So these two players are trying to make it to the safe zone. There they have the BPX team that will be coming behind them. You can see them coming in the vehicles. BPX Viper and his teammates Reaper are getting closer to the players from your mom's favorite. And they want to engage them, right? Reaper sporting them will be of course engaging. They're going in towards the compound that is right in front of them. Leader has to be careful because now the players on BPX are a little bit angry. They don't have the points they deserve. They know they're good at the game, but they just don't have enough points yet. S7 41 points in the bag. BPX, I don't know where they are. They got 15 eliminations the last game, so they probably have 20 something points if I did not have the first game. And for the team that is the Exotics have been eliminated. We have just now 19 teams remaining in the game. First team to be taken in the lobby is going to be the Exotics. So GG's to you. Nimedhani hizi ni prelims. What is prelims? What do you mean? Yeah, but no team is being dropped. Sijui ndasemaje. Hakuna team inapelekwa lobby. Let's move around. I think I've seen a fight happening somewhere. Let's see what only ones are doing towards the players there from CX. I'm really sorry about the rendering. When the MS drops, the rendering does that. I don't know why. But C9, who is C9? Which team is that? GT. Oh, it is GT. So one person remains standing. It's going to be GT Topu. Again, please pardon me on this. It's not the device. It's just that the MS... will be will be affecting the rendering, but not the device. So YCEE Esports, right on the right side where we have the player from GT Topu, Arnie getting the damage. They're only player from Topu, and of course there probably a fight will be happening there. But let's go where we have the players from Raids. Bushido is down. Kong and his teammate Hatari, man. I hope when he Hatar, because if you're not, then the name will not be matching your skills. Kong, they're waiting patiently by the boat. They're trying to get the revive. CF players getting closer. Smasher as well is quite close to them. I mean, the only thing they can do right now is probably try and get nades towards them, but otherwise I don't think there's much that can be done in terms of where they are. But watch it, Sona probably is going to be a little bit different. But then only Delo does get knocked there by CX Esports, a team I told you people in the comment sections from the post are saying CX. So we're yet to see what CX can do, but I'm going to be checking on their play just to see what they are doing right now and how the fight is faring on, because already have a couple of knocks. They're on the only ones. Only one Delo. Where's only one Delo? So let's look at CX. They have a team right next to them that's going to be the Rush team. Rush nowadays, they are going to be going for that push on the players. We are going to be seeing whether it's going to be CX Esports or is it going to be the players from Rush. Are they going to be the ones doing that thing? Let's go, senior. Getting a little bit, trying to be as comfortable as possible. Only Chester there has been tested. Kidogo. Excuse me. Kidogo too. So, all good. I had to stretch me back. So CX player there, Scott, will be pushed. He's the only person here close to the players from Rush. BPX taking on CZ. I don't know what's going to be happening there, but let's just have a quick peek on what is happening. Where BPX and CZY Murife is down. No. Map ikiwa ndogo na changa kuona kwenye fight iko. But let's see, we want this fight to be happening right on our screens. CZ Morabu being the only person again remaining from his team. Last time he was about to get a wipe on a team, but then this time round, we don't know if that's going to be the case because CZ has been eliminated by BPX. Unfortunately, the pre-fair there for Morabu was just not it. I mean, it just didn't work out for CZ this time round, so better luck again for you. So far, BPX has 8 eliminations in the bag. And someone in the comment section said, Legend Mobile said, BPX #1 hii game, wacha tutaona. Atujui, but wacha tutaona. Team 14. Your call. So Dax Power, the player there for the nade did not work out. Force Power, the nade just did not make sense. The players from Team 14 getting the nades towards him. Power has to be careful because now they're ready to go in for that push. They want to get this player done because they need to start moving. The zone is about to close in. They're going to the 4th phase of the zone. They have cover there. Dark players are getting closer. Dark Nova does get the fast knock in. Of course, he's going to try and confirm that knock. That won't be possible because Miramar is quite bumpy and it is not easy to get a fast as soon as the player has gotten into a ridge. And you have a good cover spray there from guard taking over all the way back to lobby for Dark Tempers. What is the strategy? Spot now finally leaves the building, goes towards the players there, and of course he can see him eliminating the last player from Team 14 will be the best strategy right now, but no, it is not. F4M player coming from the back, another team third party in this fight. K9 mmetoka wapi bana? K9 third part in this fight as well. Dark Dodge has to be careful because now 2 teams are going to be surrounding him. He's going to be having the players from K9 as well as the players from Team 14. They will be surrounding him. They will be exposing him. And Dark Dodge has been eliminated. K9 Raiden, K9 Newton, K9 Karimi. They're watching this fight. They don't want to engage. CG plan yao ni gani, but they seem to have gone as far away from this fight as possible. We'll be going back to where we have CX, where we have Rush, because now they're losing players one by one. Rush nowadays and his teammates getting on the clutch happening there. CX seems to be losing this fight right now. T-Bag being the last 2 people remaining from their team together. Raven, the zone is closing in. You need to start moving. We're in the 3rd phase of the zone. 4th phase of the zone, the damage will be a little bit higher, my friend. So start moving. Start moving, okay? You need to start moving. Team 22 YC. Let me check on Team 22 for you, my friend, and let's see what they're up to. BPX, Ebu, someone to get BPX on a leash because the boys are going wild. BPX, what's your plan? So BPX, they are now going in for another push. They have 8 eliminations in the bag. We already have a team that has 41 points. So probably BPX is trying to close that margin. Probably they're looking to get that 80 points. I don't think it's going to be easy anymore. But actually, to warn you, probably they will be getting, if they get 20 eliminations, they will close that gap. But if they don't, it's not going to be that easy. BPX KV, I heard he has played a PMSL before. I don't know if their skills are still there. The nade is actually going to connect there. He's going to get the touch there on Simba. And he destroys the door there and gets another knock. Another player comes in front of Skavy, immediately changes his gun, probably going in for that push because he knows he's quite low. S12K the hand, and 1 man does eliminate a team, and that is going to be none other than BPX Scavy. We did the right thing coming here to see what he's up to. And now we have the K9 team. Karimi is down. His teammate Newton, Raiden, they need to get the cover happening. They have a team right next to them. That is F4M. 3F being taken on to the L3G. Where? Yo, Gina, mrudishe for PF. Even me, I'm tired. Ay! Mudomo inauma bwana. L3G, L3. Ay! L3. L3G. So let's go and check on YC because there's someone there in the comment section. They need to see YC and what they are up to. Only once they're being pushed by the players from YC. YC Frank going in for that push. Only OP quite low, and Thompson will be getting the damage. Misses a couple of shots, but then luckily for him, he takes out the last player there from the only ones because he was quite low. We have now just 11 teams remaining. SL ladies. Hey ladies. Yeah. You want to go out? Get that chicken dinner because Cloud is about to take one of you out. I don't know who, but I hope they have a plan on that. So BPX is now looking to take on the ladies from SL. BPX, kindly be gentle with the ladies. Give them some time. SL Kyra needs to make it to the safe zone. The damage is there. Skylar has a vehicle. They should probably go and take Kyra right now because she's getting really damaged by the blue zone. Mad Woman as well. Not really in a safe place. She's not in the blue zone. But in terms of healing, she's quite low. They don't have enough meds in the bag. She has only one first aid kit. So that's something they should really, and I mean really look at it. Oh my days. How am I against BPX, guys? Nah, relax, man. Don't get it into your head, guys. Don't get it into your head. BPX, they know how good they are. Exactly. Thank you. Bueno, thank you. So L3G taking on the players from YC there. I'm gonna be taking on them just to see what they're up to and what they want to do. But let me see what goes on here. And we have the players there from L3G. That is a team 10 taking on the players there. Another knock is in. We have a push up from BPX. He's quite angry. Angry man does get a knock there. Quite low. Perfect reflex there on the player from L3G. Hey, that name, Buana. And they are losing players one by one. Fury, the last person remaining. Viper has to be careful. Fury is coming from the back. Key reflexes doesn't get the knock happening there. And luckily for him, the teammates are watching from afar. Michael being the last person remaining. And Angry Man. That's nice. That's good. I don't know about you, but that was good. Unfortunately, one of their teammates, their Viper, has been eliminated. The zone is about to close in, and we'll be seeing how this works out for S7, because so far they've gotten one chicken dinner, probably getting two chicken dinner. Sorry, they're getting to add one more. We're not sure about that, but hey, where's BPX, man? BPX, Angry Man is still dominating the game. He's still doing that thing, okay, bro. Ngoja, pause. All up. Hey, pause. BPX has 18 eliminations in the bag. 18 eliminations in the bag. BPX might just be closing that margin. I don't know why BPX started the game a little bit slow, because game one they were a little bit reluctant. Oh, is SL taking on Rush? Is LCL taking on Rush? Where is SL right now? Kyra, they're getting the player from Rush now is all the way back to lobby. Rush is getting closer. SL ladies are getting revives. Kyla watching from afar. She might just be the thing that distracts the players from Rush. She needs to be careful though. She's just going to solo the players from Rush are getting closer. She gets the pre-fires. The damage on Rush is actually there. Skylar still trying to dominate. The nades are coming towards her. The players have gotten the revive. Kyra is up. They need to get them with the nades flying in. Rush right now quite sandwiched. Perfect flag there from the ladies. And we have a Kobe there. One of the players from SL, that is Mad Woman, has been knocked by that Kobe. Kyra and Skylar should get those nades happening there. They should probably get those nades towards the players from Rush. Otherwise, they will be eliminated depending on how this happens. For War as well, taking on the players from S7. We have the players there. Arnie with that push that goes directly to the ladies. FP is in, gets a knock on Kyra. And the team third party in the fight, and that is going to be K9. But for SL right now, they're having a really hard time. Skylar coming from the back there. Rush has gone in for that push. Black moving around the vehicle. She has to be careful. She's exposed. Black does spot her. Perfect spray from Skylar. I mean, what is that spray, lady? We love to see it. She spokes how the place here, probably looking to change her position because she's outnumbered and she needs to figure out how she will survive this fight. I can see Arnie there hasn't been able to get a thrust there on Mad Woman yet, but for K9 they have been eliminated. GG's to you guys. 7 teams remaining. The zone is getting smaller. People are getting exposed. Black Woman, Mad Woman. Mad Woman has unfortunately been taken back to lobby now. So we are in the 6th phase of the zone in less than 20 seconds. And now the players need to start moving. Skylar, she needs to start moving right now. She is quite low. Any single spray right now will be the thing that gets her all the way back to lobby. She's unable to move. She has no meds. Honestly, they land a little bit far, so that does make sense because they do not have enough meds. They were unable to loot up quite well and then make it to the safe zone. So yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. Oh, no. No way. Rush stopped that. But we had a beautiful fight there. K9 Newton, S12K to his face by Skylar. Almost the perfect knock and a thrust there. But unfortunately, the Rush players were third part in this fight. Five teams remaining. We have Rush in the game. We have the players from BMG. We have K9. We have S7. And we have the players from Team 14 in the game. Unfortunately for the players are there from BPX, they have been eliminated. But honestly, they have closed the margin. I don't even need to say it. 20 plus points from this game. I'm so sure about that. But we'll be seeing when the game ends. But for now, 5 teams remaining. S7 will be getting that push up in there. Kane and Raiden also closing on the players from Team 14. They're losing players one by one. K9 Raiden's Molly does eliminate that team all the way back to lobby. S7 still in the game. The zone is about to close in. Russia, the only team that have the perfect place in the safe zone. BMG as well need to make it to the safe zone. They have the numbers. They have 4 teams. They have 4 players in the game. So that does make sense if they survive and get the chicken dinner. But if they don't, then I don't know about it. It's going to be very interesting to see how this happens. But we have team 23 now going towards the players from Rush. They have a little bit of bridges there they can use as cover. But honestly, I don't know if they're going to be making it to the safe zone, seeing how they have Rush beneath them. They have S7 watching from afar. K9 also is a very lethal vehicle right now because he's a solo. Plus S7 have to be careful on him. If they start moving and K9 stays back and says he's going to wait a little bit, akili inaenda mbele ya mdomo, man. Players from BMG trying to get the knocks there on the players from S7. Fast knock is in, and the last player from S7 has been eliminated. K9 will not make it to the zone. The damage will be there from the zone, and the game is kaput. Wow. S7 had a chance of getting the 3rd chicken dinner. They were outnumbered. They did not have the numbers. BMG had the numbers. Congratulations to you guys. Winner chicken dinner. 8 eliminations in the bag. So 18 points for you guys. But then those 18 points are the same amount of kills that we have seen a team getting. We'll be seeing that in a few. K9 there come in position 2. 3 eliminations. 3rd we have S7. 5. 4 we have Rush. With how many? 9. Nice one. 5 we have F4M. 5. 6 we have BPX. 19. Hey, they added 1 more elimination. 19. Hey, they have 20 plus points from this game, just so you know. Position 7, you have SL Ladies, 1 elimination. 8, you have War. 2, 9, you have YC. 3, 10, you have CX. 6, 11, we have L3G. 5, 12, we have only 1, 0. 13, we have Raids with 0. 14, 3Fs, 1. 15, SG, 1. 16, Dark, 0. 17, ASN, 0. 18, CZ, 1. 19, GT, 0. And then 20, we have the Exotics with 0. Going all out for this game with 8 defeats, we have none other than Angry Man, best companion with 1 rescue, BPX Reaper, and then the finisher with the final elimination, we have Philemon from BMG. Well, as usual, guys, we have just finished game 3. Mimi sijui BPX wanafanya nini. I don't know nini imeamka, but they are back in the game. They're giving S7 a run for their money. They're giving BMG a run for their money, okay? But anyway, guys, we'll be taking, again, a very short break. I hope you're liking. By the way. Like the live, subscribe to my channel if you're yet to, share the live stream link. We're taking a very short break, and then we'll be right back for the last game of the night, and that's gonna be Erangel.
Hey guys, it's your boy Nash, aka Chippy Chips. I'm in Eternal Life, currently sitting top 1, calling out for Masena reunion for a TDN challenge. Pretty sure you guys ain't got the balls to Chinas. See you tonight. Hey guys, it's your boy Nash, aka Chippy Chips. I'm in Eternal Life, currently sitting top 1, calling out for Masena reunion for a TDN challenge. Pretty sure you guys ain't got the balls to Chinas. See you tonight.
Deep in the streets and screens of Kenya, a battleground is reborn. KPL is back and better than ever. First 3 are past winners of KPL.
Okay, we are back. Last game of the night. The comments are sending me. Yani, mnanimaliza. But you know what? It's okay. Even if you feel the pressure in the lobby, it's fine. That's how KPL is. Okay, you get to go against people who are a little bit experienced in the competitive side, and you're trying to get into the competitive scene. So kidogo haga itasweat just for the first few games. Okay, next week nyote mtakuwa mmetulia, everyone is familiar with how the rooms are, what to expect, vitu kaa hizo, so yes, wasumbue sawa. Just relax, just ease into it. If you're feeling the pressure, ni sawa, hakuna mtu ataka, no one will ask you. Excuse me, relax, poleni, nimerarua mamiwa hapa, but I need the energy because I'm the number ya soda sawa. So but yeah, so anyway, we're going into the last game. It's gonna be Erangel. We're going to be seeing how the players fare off, how people are going to be taking on the fight. Is S7 or BPX going to get the chicken dinner? I love how these two teams are giving each other pressure, but we also have teams that are coming up. CZ coming up. Which other team have I seen doing a really good job? L3G is also trying, to be honest. The previous games, they have not really dominated as such, but then this third game, they have really tried. For the ladies as well, just like they lacked utilities when it came to that fight against Rush, but they're also doing a good job. Rush as well is doing a good job. I mean, every team right now is doing a really good job, but we're going into the game. So please make sure you're liking the live. If we can get to 100 likes, I'll be even happier, because votes were to over 140 may react. But where are the likes? Mungu anaona. Anyway, let's get into the game, because game 4 is finally beginning. Okay, I don't know what has happened there, by the way. I was not here. I had gone to hydrate. But yeah, I don't know what has happened. So let me just do a quick follow-up for you guys. And then we can understand what has just happened. Just give me like 2 minutes or so. Oh, okay. It has been rehosted. So let me rejoin. I thought you guys can see, but nimerealize mnaniona. 285. So it has been rehosted. So teams are just gonna join in real quick. I think there was an issue with the room itself, so they had to stop and start it again. You know, fair play. But anyway, guys, niambieni in the comment section how you guys feeling. Unaweza ona nimetoka kubeba paka yangu. I don't know if you can see the hair, but yeah, my cat is lonely. The others died. But it happens. Sijui ilifanyika nini, just ilipata homa and sijui whatever man. But that's why these days skip pake ikilia yenye imebaki, it's introverted, it won't make noise for you guys. So yeah, but anyway, tell me something. Which team are we going to see winning the game for the last game of the night? And someone said the 45 points is not possible. I mean, S7 is proving you wrong. BPX is proving you wrong. So I hope umeona hapo shida yako, sawa? And I'm going to be saying my M-Pesa number. But they mwenye amenitumia, Mungu akubariki. Nasikia kusneeze. May God bless you, okay? May God bless you. Because lazima to change the headphones. But one side is stuck, right? It can move, but inajitoa, unaona? But yeah, aina shida. Let's get to it. KPL Season 8. Let's get the hype up. I mean, mi niko excited. I'm watching these games, mimi. Najibamba mimi. So I hope nakubamba wewe. And let's get to 100 likes, okay? If you're watching the live, if you're here, hit that like. Make sure to fike 100 likes. Acha hata niangalie tuko ngapi. Na niwaambie watu wangapi wamereact kwa poll. So, poll, iko na 136 people have reacted. Likes are 83, guys. Because of why? Mbona mfanye hivi? Na 001 alpha. Pia anasema huku hapana. But you know, imagine, inakuanga hivi. Unaona sasa wale watu walikuwa wanacheza Nairobi International School. Walikuwa wanacheza, all those teams you saw there, they have been playing KPL. We even impressed the Tencent guys that are like, how is it that watu wa Kenya wameivia game? Okay, kwa level yenu maybe mnaona watu wajaivia, but vijana wameivia game. Unaelewa? And I'm hoping in the next one we'll have the SL ladies in the building, because my mother was there and she got the lead when it came to the solo games. Alishinda, she got an award. I mean, anyway, we're hoping to get more lands. The more lands, the better. Tupatane. Wanyaliona mini mfupi. Nyamana hata nikiketi hivi hawezi ona huku chini, because, well, I'm not tall enough kukua huko juu. Na mimi ni height moja na Panther. Aswaya mbia ni mrefu. Panther ni mfupi kama mimi. Unasikia? Ni sawa. So, yeah, let me look at the comment section. Let me interact with you guys for a while before the game begins, because already 75 players have already joined. So I'm guessing maybe 2-3 people have been waited on, and then we can kickstart. So acha tuchapiane story kwenye commenti sectioni. So let's see. Which one you mean? Ngoja kuona kupigwa first room nilioshwa. 001. Was 001 playing today, or is it YC? Akina nani hao walioshwa? Kambizo miwa. Na nipeleka mbio bwana. Aka kasimu kana kwa kazee. Kanazanga kujifinya. Utajipata hapo umetumia mtu ujui sijui mapenzi hapa. Na hakuna na yeye ataamini, na wewe unajua ukweli si wewe, ni simu ilikuwa inajitumia ma message. But let me see. Sawa, the room is about to begin, so I'm going to be heading there, and then we can give it a go. As usual, like, okay, share. I think that's how share looks like. Sub and turn on your notification bells, okay? I'll be now going into the game. Wow. Tunataka kuanza 77. This team, which team is this? There's one team that has been missing, because they're supposed to be 21, and there's a team that has been missing. So ebu acha tujiangalie hata before game ianze. Nitrates wamecheza, only ones have been there. BMG, FOM has NSX. I'm not sure if I've seen NSX. Let's see. NSX. Yeah, then is because Dark is there. YC Slay, SCX War, Go Talent, Seven Deadly, Rush, Assassinators, SG, BPX, L3G, Supreme, 7, CZ, The Exotics, 3F. All these teams are here apart from NSX. So sijui wako wapi, but I'm hoping they can maybe redeem themselves in the next, rather the next week's games. Because for now, sijui but wameuma nje kidogo na sijui wako wapi, na walikuwa amongst the first people to register. Either they did not see the calendar for the dates ama sijui nini will happen, but kama imewapita hii imeenda. Ama kuna kitu tunaweza sema kweli hiyo imeenda. Huyu ni Pesho ni nini? Ni nani? Sorry, what? How did they say ni nini? Oh, ni watu wanajuana. But who's Scavy's wifey? Who are you? Why are you wifing him? Explain yourself. Where do you nani na umekuja kufanya nini hapa? But anyway, we love to see it, we love the support. Make sure you're supporting all the people you think they deserve the support, because Scavy hapo kidogo, the guy hapo ali wipe out a whole team by himself bila huruma. So kidogo we have to give him his flowers. I was actually about to ask the same thing. Wapi Mimoido, man? Wapi Mimoido? Where is she? Just give me a second. I hydrate dakika moja. So Milo unasema nisiku expose. Na wewe mwenyewe ndio umekuja kaandika kwa comments ukasema hizi game zinafanya hadi una sweat wapi? Haga. Sasa mimi nimekuanika wapi? But let's see what the flight path has for us the last game of the night. That's going to be Erangel. It is on the northern side of Erangel. We have the flight path coming from, let's put it up from Yesnaya all the way to Georgopol. And again, just like Miramar, the zone has gone to the southern side of Erangel. So the bridge is going to be having a lot of fights. So the team that make it to the other side, military base, might just be the team that is going to be a little bit safe when it comes to fight for this last game of the night. But so far, the zone is looking a little bit scary for them. It's going towards the southern side. Most of them did not land there. So, yes. Miwa ya Ukambani in tamu, guys. I'm just saying in advance. But let's see how this works out. Lipovka. Let's look at our L3G and the players from K9. So you have two teams have landed together. This seems like some of K9's sort of behavior, because every Erangel they're landing on a team. Now they have landed on L3G. The last time they landed on BP, not even BPX, just so BPX, and I said BPX, on the players from Rush. But already people are losing players. Hatariman has been eliminated from the raids, and the CZY Esports, one of their teammates, Prowless, is down. Rife is also not really that close to help them, but then they have to start moving, because as soon as BPX spots a weakness, then probably they're going to be going in for that. Let's see what's happening here, because players are losing people one by one. K9 taking on the players from L3G. What does L3G mean, man? So Fury as of now is quite low. We can see the pre-fires, we can see the cover fire as well from his teammates as he's engaging on the players from K9. He needs to be a little bit careful though, because now Newton does get the flag there and takes him all the way back to lobby. If you can knock, you know what follows. It's just an immediate fast happening. Easy peasy. But we'll see how this plays out. The players there from L3G and the players from K9 need to start moving around because Gardner and Maestro are the only two people remaining from their team. K9 know that Maestro is right here. I don't think Karemi has a grenade, because if he did, then Akobi would have been the best thing to do now, because it would have been easy to take on the player from L3G, and that's Maestro. Has a raid in his hand, exposes his head, Bale Kijana Kidogo forehead, image exposed, and of course, if you can see your forehead inaonekana vizuri, then why not? It will be easy peasy. I see someone saying next week Friday tournament itakuwa ime. Bro, what? Itakuwa ime isha, haitafikia group B. Z group B, all the players from group B will be playing again next week, so hakuna mtu anaeliminatiwa, just like I told you. No one is getting eliminated. Kila mtu anacheza the second week. So K9, they've been able to dust the last player, the knocked player, sorry, from L3G. That is Maestro. And now one person remains standing. That is Gardner. X Nades. Welcome to X Nades. Welcome to Kenya Pubg Pro League. Hadi alipose. Kiri ya video iko sawa. I hope we get another photo shoot soon, and then it will be a really good thing, okay? But for now, let's see how this works out. The players from L3G, that's going to be Gardner. The only person remaining is getting scouted around by K9. They want to spot him, they want to engage, they want to take him back to lobby, because one person can ruin a team's career if they're not aware of his location. But L3G, Gardner is not moving a muscle. Karimi just moving around the vehicle, seeing if they can spot him. But then Karimi has to be careful. If you go ahead and push a solo and you're not alert, then it will be nothing but a knock and a thirst for you. So yes, please be careful, okay? Be careful. But let's continue liking the live. Let's get to 90 basi. Ni kama hiyo mia mmekataa. Let's get to 90. So if you're watching, you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and like the live. We are at 83 likes so far. Let's get to 90. And during the TDM, we'll try 100. But for now, let's get to 90 and see how this is going to be for the last game of the night. So no one can see this guy. Ametulia tu ampati. Wanantafuta anpati. So Icon has been a task. Now one person remains to raise that recon. And unfortunately, the DBS does not take any jokes. Habibi, we have seen him dominating in the game. We have seen this DBS in the kill feed. We have seen how he's getting the knocks in the fast. So GG is on your side there, Habibi. Beautiful play with the DBS. It is the new skin for DBS. And of course, it is working wonders for Habibi. Rush players are crossing the bridge. They're going towards military base. You have players from BPX going towards Georgepol, and we also have the players from GT also just on the upper side of Georgepol. Probably they're going to be engaging in a fight there sooner or later. BMG right next to it. We have the players from CZ. The SL ladies holding the edge of Primos right now, but they have to be really careful. They are a little bit safe. They can get their loot up here, but they have another team that is creeping in on their side here, and they might be able to ruin their career if they're not really careful about it. To be honest, if you're not on the alert, you might just be gotten easily, because in the KPL lobby, everyone needs the kill points. Remember, 80 points is not that far. So we left the players of S7 at around 41 points, right? So let me actually confirm. Hapo lazima nijifanyie quick math juu inanisumbua. Lazima nijue. So S7, they finished as position 3, right? 10, 6, 5. 5 points, and they had how many eliminations? They had 5, so they got 10 points. So they have 51 points in the bag, okay? So 51 points. Haha, no way. Devil does get knocked there with Tokyo. You remember to Tongilelia Badai, but then the SL ladies take it on the Dark Tempers team. Nova also getting knocked there. I said we have a couple of teams here at the same place. Power going in for that push. Yes, be careful. Tokyo is getting pushed there by Power, but then what Power doesn't know is that the ladies from SL are literally everywhere, and Power is already going in for that push on Tokyo. They have to get closer to Tokyo, otherwise this will be a very unfortunate knock here, either from Tokyo's side or on Power's side. Tokyo immediately goes and hangs on the outer side of the building, waiting on Power. She's not stopping at any point. She's not going to expose herself at any point. All she needs is to buy time before her teammates get closer. And Skylar is closing in. Power now has been surrounded. Tokyo might just be trying to cook up a nade there. Power is aware that Tokyo is down there. He goes outside, tries to get Tokyo, but then Tokyo again changes her position. Tokyo anamchezea kati. Pamoja ichezea again huwezi elewa. But Power there tries to go in for that push. Tokyo, the P-fires. Power is quite low, and we have Tokyo there at knock on Power, immediately taking him all the way back to lobby. Duck Dodge being the last person remains, and unfortunately has been eliminated by Skylar there. The lady is finally dominating a team, has been eliminated there by the lady. The zone is about to move now, and everyone will be going towards the players from 3F and Rush, because these two teams have made it towards the other side of the bridge. BPX just holding here right next to the bridge, so they also have to be careful, because now everyone will be coming towards this side, and if BPX is not careful, they're going to be exposed to a lot of third-party fights that I don't think they had planned for. And you can see already their teams right next to them. CZ is here. BPX wants to do the scouting there. Gyarados moving around the vehicle. Rush is also on the bridge there. They're also camping it out. They're waiting for teams to cross the bridge. I mean, no one is safe at this point, but we have the 3F players engaging in a fight. I'm going to be going there real quick just to see what their plan is. I don't know why I'm going back to SG, but they seem to be the ones here. But then CX taking on the players from 3F. Oh, wait, what? One of the teammates from 3F is on the other side and the other one on the other side? No way. So Fuga there has been eliminated. Let's go back to K9 and what his plan is. Let's see what K9 is up to. K9 Karimi going in for that push. The team is there from Team 16 are quite low. Alwar with the last person remaining. Kijana amehagu kuta like his life depends on it. Karimi still trying to get P-press happening. Alwar needs to start opening that scope, because once you open you cannot see, but then it gets a good amount of damage. But unfortunately, Kijana, he's just but alone, and there is no way to easily survive that fight without getting eliminated, because they have 4 players and you are just but solo. BPX finally engaging in that fight. Let's go where we are, where we need to see what's happening here. We have BPX Gyarados. So BPX Gyarados right now, they're going in for that push. The CZ players are retreating. We're seeing another Tokyo kind of move here. Murifa is basically running, just playing by his name. Is getting damaged literally everywhere. Viper does get the knock on Murife, and CZ Morabu is not moving a muscle. The man is waiting for his chance. Viper is quite low. CZ Morabu watching this fight from afar. The players from BPX getting closer. Skavy, a very angry player, does know how to go about his pushes there. We saw him wiping out a whole team by himself, and now he's ready to take on CZ Morabu. Fast mole in. Might just be able to get some damage on Morabu, but then he needs to be careful as well. And the knock is in. Skavy does get that knock on CZ. 2 players remaining. Sporter and Prowless does to get the P-fires on the players on BPX. Habibi still dominating the same DBS. Your DBS in a bamba, man. Anafanya hadi mtu atamani kukuwa na skin. Ni super. In a buamba village. In a bamba, for real though. It looks really nice. And if you're looking to get it, I think he's marketing it enough for you to use it. But let's see what's going to be happening. BPX Skavy does get a knock on Sporter. Prowless there with a beautiful spray. Does get Skavy. But then angry, man. He is quite angry. Does get the save there on Skavy. But then look at Arnie and his teammate Black. Oh my god, BPX. I hope you have a plan though, because yo, hapo kidogo Tomia. Reaper wants to see CX. So let me go to CX, okay? Also to angalia CX, they seem to have eliminated a team. So let's see what their plan is and how they're about to do the rotations, how they want to do go about the eliminations. They've gotten so far, they have 2. They took on some players from 3F, taking them back to lobby. So that does give them a head start. But is it going to be enough, to be honest? Because, I mean, these KPL lobbies are not for everyone. Blade Manyali Andika, they have Juju. He's ready for PMGC. Your stickers done in the sao. KPL lobbies have Juju. Unacheza game mpaka unaona unaweza atavunja simu. And then you know Kenyans are very annoying players. They are very sneaky. Yani wako tu wewe uko hapo umecheza game. Alafu kuna Mkenya ametulia kwa gari yako tu. Walai ng'ombe ikisimama hii. Inaenda naye mpaka lobby. Atakunock na ata make sure amefinyo mag mpaka ishe. Ndio akipata na teammates wako, ameenda you and him. So yes, I understand the pressure. So 14 teams remaining. The zone is about to close in. We are in the second phase of the zone. We have the S7 team here swimming towards the safe zone. We also have another team that is Team 14. They are looking to go towards the other side of the zone. I don't know what their plan is, but I hope they have a plan in mind. YC players, the two of them are in lobby. That's YC Junior and Milo. But on a sweat hugger. Oh, Milo, you have made my night, by the way. And I'm happy you're here and you're trying these lobbies. Inakuanga hivyo, imagine. You just start like that. Hakuna mtu hapa alianza ati they know how to play. They're the ones leading. No one started like that, imagine. Hakuna. Usiwaisikia mtu amekwambia ati aliamka today he's a competitive player. It is impossible. You have to practice. You have to be exposed to these games so you can be able to do that thing. CX taking on another team. Assassinators have one of their teammates. Hartem is down. The player B12 watching. Actually not even close to his teammates, but they have been eliminated. Two of them have been taken back to lobby. CX still rising the number of eliminations they have in the bag. S7 still in the game. SG in the building. How is Frey God, Trace God, Simber, and Bus God feeling? Very nice names there. Rush players, they were waiting by the bridge. They get that knock on Viper, taking him all the way back to lobby. Like I said, as long as a Kenyan gets a knock on you, my friend, you will regret. They will spray till you go back to lobby. Easy peasy. They won't even have mercy on you. They won't take their time to understand you. Iyo hapana. They will immediately take you back to lobby. So the BPX players know that the zone is going towards the players from Rush. They have to be careful on that. K9 losing players one by one. They have a team third party them on that fight. Player from Team 14 ABS. That's Barasolo giving K9 a hard time. Karimi has a chance to take this guy out, but then he's not really engaging at all. They're focused on getting that revive, and Karimi going closer. The player immediately changes his position. F4M Jord, team player that is orange, does not want to engage in this fight at all anymore. And immediately he retreats. We have 14 teams the game. The zone is getting smaller. We are in the third phase of the zone. A few seconds in, we're going to the fourth phase of the zone. The damage from the zone will be a little bit high. Crossing towards the players from Rush will be quite hard for some teams. BPX are getting a very, very wide rotation, but then they're not the only one thinking the same thing. We have players there that is L3G. They're doing the same rotation. We have another team that is YCEE doing the same rotation. BPX, you have to be careful now because you are going to be exposed to these players. BPX already 4 eliminations in the game. I mean, CX are still getting on the fight. Let's go where we have CX. Fanwa CX. We are here to entertain you because your team is doing a good job. 5 eliminations in the bag. They have the players from GT right in front of them. They've got talent, but I wonder what that talent is. Topu getting pushed there by T-Bag. He was the man of the match the first game. That was Erangel. I don't know if they're looking to have the man of the match title again, but we have the push there, and the player from GT has been pushed. He's down. CX players need to be careful. The players from GT are right behind them. Derek and C9 Beta are just behind them. These two people can easily take them out if they're not on alert. If CX is not aware of these guys, they will be having a very, and I mean a very, very hard time. That bridge camp reminds me of the Ultimate Royale Bridge match. Spiky, Skyler, and Annie. Weh! Wachia hapo. So CX, they're also trying to be as safe as possible. They want to go towards the safe zone. They can see a both there they can use, but I don't know how they're going to be using it because it's not going to be easy, to be honest. It's not going to be easy to go ahead and, get the cross. Sorry. Kumbe nilingoa mic. What the fudge? Poleni, I didn't know my mic was off. So far, 13 teams are remaining in the game. You can see how the rotations are happening, how people are just going around here. They're trying to make it to the safe zone. BPX surprisingly have made it to the safe zone. YC right behind them. I don't know about YC and how BPX passed them while they're making the rotation. Deadly as well, not even deadly, but only ones are also right on the southern side where we have the players from BPX. They're looking to go towards the side. They have a team right behind them. The zone is closing in. 13 teams, military base might just be the best place to be in, but then 13 teams is a little bit too high in such a small space. Usually it's quite hard to survive this place. If you're not aware and familiar with it, you tend to have a really hard time trying to survive. Rush players are still enjoying the people who are trying to make it to the safe zone, getting the knocks and the fast. The rotations have happened. Some teams are no longer passing by. CX have already crossed the water and they're going towards military base. We also have SG also going towards military base. BPX finally taking on a fight. Let's see what's happening there, because only Delo is down, his teammate only OP, and only Chaser as well are trying to make it to the safe zone. BPX is already at a very strategic place. If no one comes from their back, they will be able to survive. The only ones players are also surviving this place. SG coming behind the BPX players. They need to be careful. Trace God has traced them. The nade is getting cooked up. Scavy, you need to be careful. The nade might just be a Kobe on your head, and the nade also coming from BPX guide. Scavy does retreat here, but is it gonna be enough? Angry man, you need to get a little bit angry. The nade does connect. He's angry. We have Bascot getting knocked. There's some more nades have been thrown towards the player of SG. Simba, you have to be careful. Angry man is just for a grenadier. I've heard the best frogger from Kenya is Kevi. The nades are not yet connected from his side, but then Angry Man still going in for that push. He knows it's quite low. Simba does get the retap in their line just by the fence, waiting on the players from DPX to go in for that push. The player from SG, that's going to be Trace Guard. He's also high in terms of HP. He can survive this, but is it going to be enough? Only ones watching this fight from afar. BPX, you need to hurry up with this fight, otherwise you will be surrounded. Spray God coming in from the left side. The flank is actually paying off, but then BMG Lole, third party in the fight. Spray God is getting damaged. Oh my days, low and behold, SG eliminations are getting stolen by the players. SG players getting knocked as well. SL ladies are in the building fighting from afar. Another knock is in. BPX player does get knocked. That is K9 third part in this fight. Every single team right now looking at the players from BPX. Let me just do a quick rotation there. SL Kyra does get knocked. SG player does support him, and Trace God might just be able to get the faster on Kyra, depending on where she goes to get her revive happening. BPX players trying to get the revive happening as well. We are in the fourth phase of the zone. The damage will be there from the zone. Every single team is going towards military base, but who will be the winner? Excuse me. If easy fight wacha nikunywa maji, lazima nipige nduru. Okay, so it seems like CX are losing players towards the blue zone. We also have the players there from SG still at the same place, right in front of the players from BPX. The zone is taking on a couple of players all the way back to lobby. I don't know about CX. I don't know if they're going to be making it to the safe zone. Murid trying to heal up as much as he can. T-Bag has also been eliminated. Scott also has some HP in his side. They don't have enough meds. Getting to the safe zone for Murid might just be the best thing right now. They're not that far from the zone, only that the zone right now is quite damaging. The bandages might help, yes, but then they're going to be forced to take them on, because there is also a team 14 right behind where we have the players from YCEE, BPX still in the building. One of their teammates unfortunately was taken back to lobby, that is Viper. But other than that, everyone else is in the game and it is actually paying off. Bro, what? Is the live paused? No way. Oh, damn, it's okay. Okay, let me see. Is the live moving? Oh my days. I hope it's moving. I can't see. The phone I was using to spectate has gone off. But we have the K9 players. Only Chaser there does get eliminated all the way back to lobby. K9 players do no longer have anything to do, because BPX does have that flank there. K9 Karimi, K9 Newton Chili, but the vehicle Karimi going in for the revive. The spray is connecting. Scavy has to be careful, because now K9 Raiden is watching him from afar. Does get a knock on his side. K9 players might be getting the revive, but so will be BPX getting the revive. Gyros and his teammate needs to be on alert. Rush players coming into the zone there. They're coming in a little bit late. They waited for people to take each other out, but no one has been eliminated yet. 9 teams still in the game. People will be exposed to third-party fights. K9 Newton been eliminated by the zone. YC has the players from Rush getting closer to them. YC has just but 2 players remaining. One of the teammates has been knocked, and immediately Senior does stop, and the players from YC have been eliminated. Angry Man, they're exposing himself. The players from Rush. Another knock is in from Scavy. Does get a knock on K9. Teams are now losing players one by one. BPX surviving from the beginning until the end. They won the chicken dinner. They did close the margin. 18-19 eliminations actually from just one game. So they need to do the same thing right now. They have 9 eliminations in the bag. They need to get more. They need to close the gap they have from the players of from S7. Otherwise, it's going to be, I don't know. It's going to be, But let's see how this happens. So looking at what is happening, the zone is about to close in again. 6 teams remaining. S7 still in the game. BPX still in the game. These 2 teams are giving each other a very hard time. BMG, they got a chicken dinner in the 3rd game in Miramar. I don't know if they're going to be getting another chicken dinner right now, to be honest. But if they do, awesome. If they don't, there's always a next time. But let's see how this actually works out for them. We have the players from SL Ladies. Kyra, they're watching from afar. S7 taking on the last player, not even the last player, the knocked player from Assassin. BMG does get a knock immediately, fasting the player there from S7. This is going to be a very interesting night. Another knock is in. The dice is down. Rada Chafuman is getting pushed from the back. The player from BPX Team 19 is also coming in towards Rada Chafu. He's trying to get the revive. Rada Chafu is aware that B12 is right there, trying to get his praise. BPX Angryman watches from afar. And the players from S7 have been eliminated. BPX feeling a little bit happy with that, because now they have no competition in terms of points. The zone is closing in. Angry Man outside the zone there has to start going towards the safe zone. 4 teams remaining. We have the players from BMG, BPX, players from SL. The ladies are in the building. They have still survived. Skylar and Kyra still in the game, and we have the players also from Rush in the building. Oh, I see. It's the rain. It's affecting my MS. Oh my days. Please do not do this to me. I'm begging. Safaricom mvua kidogo, wifi ishakuwa mbaya. Bro, what? Imagine the live is ending na sijambua Mitch, send your number. Anyway, guys, we have the player there from BMG getting knocked and tasted by Skylar. And the BMG players are now closing on the ladies. They have 3. Oh, the ladies are full team? Wait, what? Let's go, ladies. Give us a chicken dinner. We need to see exactly that. BMG, one of their players has been knocked and faster. That is Phil 1. And now 3 players remaining. That's Lole, QOL, and Daddy. Kyra watching them as they smoke out the vehicle. As they try to change the location. But they have to be careful. It might not work out. Rush there does get the first knock on BPX. Gyarados is down. The zone is about to close in. The tension in this game. Ushai set Hagawewe. Ask the players from SL Ladies. They'll be telling you about it. The nade does connect from nowadays. And that is a thrust on the player from DPX. 4 teams remaining. Who is going to be getting the winner chicken dinner? SL's Kyra there does get knocked, of course. Skyra as well does get knocked. Skyla. Tokyo trying to make it to the station. The zone is actually quite damaged. Kuol with the pre-fires, and the players from SL have been eliminated. But good stuff to the ladies. You are doing really a good job there, but unfortunately you were outnumbered. The zone was not on your side, and you got a little bit distracted there. The Rush players are getting the players from BPX and BMG as well, so the confusion was there. The players from Rush watched as BPX and BMG were taking each other on. They just ruined the streak for BPX, but then we have to give it to Rush there. This last game, the calls they made actually made sense, and now they've gotten the chicken dinner. 13 eliminations in the bag, 10 points for the chicken dinner. That is 23 points from just one game. Second, you have BPX there. They're not just that far. They have a total of 13 eliminations plus the 6. That's probably 19 more points in the game, almost 20. That's also a really good job from BPX. So we'll be seeing a very interesting, turnabout in terms of results. Third, you have BMG, 3 eliminations. Fourth, SL's 8. 5, we have Assassinators 1. 6, S7 1. 7, K9. What? 9, 6, 9. What am I saying? 12 eliminations. K9 has 12. But let's do Singizi Batapana. 12. No way. 8, you have SG1. 9, you have YC1. 10, you have CX6. 11, we have F4. I think this is F4M. F4M, they have 8 eliminations. We have 12, we have only 1 to 0. 13, GT0. Wait. F4M have 8. Awesome. 14, you have L3G 0. 15, you have War 0. 16, CZ 0. 17, 3F 0. 18, Exotic 0. 19, Dark 0. And then 20, we have the players from Raids with 0. Going a lot with 7 defeats. BPX KV again does get the title of the man of the match. Best companion with 2 rescues, you have K9, you, Boo Boy. And finisher with the final elimination, we have none other than Rush Nowadays. I mean, guys, what just happened there? PMSL players angry and scavy. Oh, really? Anyway, I wouldn't know much about that. I've heard from you guys. I've heard you guys saying that they're actually PMSL players. They're doing a really good job. You can see their skills showing in the game. He said he's a little bit rusty in the WhatsApp group. I'm not believing that. But as you know, of course, before you guys sleep, the officials are actually working on the results. So the results will be posted. But for now, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the live. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for everyone who's liked the live stream. The new subscribers, welcome to the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. We are in season 8. We've had a couple of them, and we'll be having more, of course, in the near future. But for now, it is good night from your girl Mitch Gaming. I'm hoping to see you guys during the TDM wars. For tomorrow, we'll be having the custom rooms for PUBG Mobile Africa, so msikose kucheza hizo. For now, you guys have yourselves a lovely night. It has been awesome being your host. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you TDM matches. We'll be seeing which team will be taking on the others in Group B. For now, it is goodbye and good night.